The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRACING. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRACING.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Special night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pro Late Models, ready to roar around the virtual Lucas Oil Speedway as we welcome you to coverage of tonight's Jackpot 100. A lot of money on the line, a lot of bragging lights on the line. 3PG versus RPES, the Challenge Series, and Lucas Oil Speedway is about to be engulfed with virtual dirt excitement. I'm Wesley Outland, veteran motorsports broadcaster, joined alongside Cody Deemer as we welcome you to our coverage. Of course, for those that are joining us on Elevated TV, this is going to be a good one, Cody. I know you've got me in the play-by-play chair, but man, there's just always something exciting about dirt track racing. We're going to see a good one here this evening with these cars.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it's kind of exciting because when they asked me to do this race, I had no clue anything about dirt. To me, dirt is for farming, is what we say on the asphalt side.
Oh!
So, I was kind of like, hey, I got to get somebody in here that knows what they're doing, that can at least make me look good. And who better else to do it than Wesley Outlet himself? I know you do a lot with modifieds, Mafia, County Line, and other places.
I'm a busy man. I wear a lot of hats.
Yes, for sure. So I definitely was excited when you told me that you wanted to come and over here and join me. And yeah. I'm excited to work with you again. It's been a while.
Yeah, we're going to have a fun time for sure. I think the last time me and you called any big races together, I guess it would probably be the Thanksgiving Classic race we did last year, right before Thanksgiving, I think is what it was. So it'll be a fun time. All right, so listen, let's give you the lay of the land of how things are going to go here for the Lucas Oil Speedway Jackpot 100 on, of course, Elevated TV. There will be qualifying. Qualifying will consist of 2 cars on the racetrack at the same time. Now, what will happen is those drivers will set themselves for the lineup of the heat races. And what I mean by that, I mean that basically the way you qualify puts you into the heat race order. Nobody is locked in the show so far. And remember that, Cody. Nobody makes it into the event as we speak.
Yeah, no, nobody's going to make it in. Everybody's got to kind of qualify their way in. And Wesley, that's fun. That's fun to me because, somebody messes up in practice or they jump in last minute. They still have a chance to make it with qualifying.
Sure.
I haven't really skimmed over. I kind of, like I said, this was kind of last minute for me. But the way it's going to work is even if you qualifying is pretty much going to set the heat.
Yes.
I believe.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
I believe that we have, 5 heats. And man, Wesley, just like I do, heat racing to me is better than the feature because
yes, sir.
Because you take top 4 drivers. And you got 12 cars in the heat. The guy that's starting 12th, he might have had a bad qualifying lap, but he might know this track like the back of his driveway, and he's coming to the front, so he's going to put on a show. And to me, the heat races are so much better than the feature.
Yeah, I like how you said that, and no doubt about it. Of course, let's give you the lay of the land of how things will go here on the 3/8 mile Lucas Oil Speedway located in Wheatland, Missouri. Order of events for the third-party gaming versus Regal Promotions Esports Challenge, round number 2 tonight. By the way, the final round will be on July 8th. That, again, will be the final round. Maybe we'll join you on Elevated Esports for that coverage on July 8th. I think that is a Monday night, if I remember correctly. And that will be, of course, the finale with the big block modifieds, I believe, is what the plan is. So, with that being said, they're going to qualify. Qualifying will pull us into Victory Fuel Dirt Late Model single car time trials. It's actually now going to be 2 cars, 2 laps. Best time locks into the heat races. We'll then have the Dirt Pro Late Model, the Dirt Pro Late Model heat races. There'll be 10-lap heat races. Each top 4 will make it into the show. There will also be a transfer of the top 4 for a redraw. Then there'll be the admin box Dirt Pro Late Model B mains if necessary, 1 or 2 or 3, 12 laps each. I'm thinking with having to run 5 heats, we're probably going to have at least 1 or 2 B mains. And then it'll be the Dirt Pro Late Model redraw with the warm-up session. That'll be 10 minutes. The track is going to be reset by only 5% capacity, Cody Deemers. And then the Dirt Pro Late Model Jackpot 100 laps around Lucas Oil Speedway coming up, my friend.
Oh, yeah, man. And Lucas Oil Speedway, man, it puts on a great race because, Wesley, a lot of, like asphalt racing, most asphalt tracks are bottom feeder tracks, unless you go like someplace like Southern National. Dirt racing.
Be nice.
I haven't, been to a dirt race and not seen people running the top or the bottom. You can run the bottom right against the tires. You better be careful, though. I have seen people rip their noses off from the tires. And I have seen, a lot of people go home with no right rear quarter panels because they've got a little too close on the berm. And then you got, places like Lernerville. They don't have a backstretch wall. You got to be careful going over there. Lucas Oil Speedway doesn't, as you can see right there off of 4, it widens up Wesley a little bit right there, and it kind of gives like a berm. So if you go over that berm a little bit, you're going in the wall. So it's a tricky and it's a technical race track. And Wesley, let's give them a little rundown here of the track info.
Yeah, of course, it's Lucas Oil Speedway, measures at 3/8 of a mile, which is, of course, 0.35 miles. Clay oval, banks are 4-degree turns, or turns are 4, my apologies. Track elevation, 1,044.95 above sea level. Track temp right now, 88 degrees in Wheatland, Missouri. And there is a look at some of the information. I'm going to get some more track dimensions to try to let you know of the banking of this racetrack, because yes, even though it is a racetrack that is obviously dirt, there's still banking, and it could be very banked. It could be very, very fun to watch these guys work around the racetrack, no doubt, obviously. So the track dimensions for Lucas Oil Speedway, obviously 400 feet, 120.4 meters wide, 4,000-foot front straightaway and back straightaway, exactly unison and equal, 12-foot banking, of course. There you go. So it's wide, 3/8 of a mile. It's wide, it's semi-banked oval, it's clay, it's fun, and we're getting these guys in place, ready to go here, no doubt, for this event here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Again, 9 degrees in the corners. So that's a little bit of banking for a pavement track, obviously, Cody. But on dirt, 9 degrees of banking, that's pretty banked on a racetrack, no doubt.
Oh yeah, for sure. You think like you said, 9 degrees on an asphalt track, that's a lot of banking. Then you come on dirt and it's like these guys are like, it's gonna be rough. But I think they're getting everybody lined up here, Wesley, in pit road. Looks like J.D. Brown is the first car I've seen lined up there. Was the first car. I'm not too sure what's happening. I think we're in the driver's meeting, as far as I know, but I do think they are starting to get people lined up for qualifying. So,
yes, I understand that we're getting everybody in a position for qualifying. The qualifying orders should be Keith Jenkins or Zach Jenkins and Dustin Glenn, but I don't think they're in order yet. So we're going to start it off with, I believe, Mr. Brown. This is J.D. Brown starting qualifying, so we'll see what that man can do here, working up the racetrack. Notice that they're kind of getting a rhythm here started from the outside of the racetrack, going down into the corner, down to the bottom of the racetrack into turn number 3 and 4, back to the straightaway. We'll see what J.D. Brown will end up on lap number 1. He's going to end up second. See if he can improve any better. As right now, I think we got 2 cars. They were telling me 2 cars are going to be on the racetrack at the same time, and it looks like Waddell just finished up with his time. Nathan Waddell in the 55. So Waddell and Herbert and Brown are the first 3 cars to take time. Is there any way that we can see a stopwatch, Cody, of how fast they're turning laps besides first, second, third? Can we do that? There we go. Maybe.
Well,
Brady Thompson up now at 27.
You'll see him. He's going to work. I believe this is the backstretch at Lucas Oil Speedway.
It is. Lucas Oil Speedway is one of those racetracks where the front and the back can really confuse you. There you go, 14.371. 14.371, and Brady Thompson has moved his way to third in qualifying. 14.371. See if he's any quicker on his second lap as he flashes under the start-finish line. 15.811. So his best lap of first will be better. 14.371, good enough for third in his qualifying run here as he gets ready to come to the cool-down lap. Right now, Nathan Waddell is the fast man. Looks like Colton Zimmer just put down fast time. Chase Barbara is up now.
Chase Barbara, that number 023 machine. It's what it shows on timing and scoring, but I believe he's in the 83 machine.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking race car, man. You know, you see a lot of these cars, and I'm not familiar, like I said, with dirt, but some of these cars look pretty nice, Wesley.
Well, this is a throwback car, if you will, with Chase Barbera to the driver of Kid Dynamite Jensen Ford from Piney Flats, Tennessee. You also see he's got McCarter on the side of the car as well, and they're based out of Tennessee as well. Obviously, the McCarter family used to operate what was the 411 Speedway in Seymour, Tennessee. But that's a throwback car there for the 023 of Chase Barber. I want to say it's Chase Barbera. I want to say it is Chase Barbera. So, anyhow, up next, Ethan Johnson. So Waddell, Barbera, Zimmer, top three. Ethan Johnson up now to qualify. And the driver of the 011 behind him. I believe they got another car out there. They're doing, I think, 2-car qualifying or 3-car qualifying is what they said. Or maybe they decided to go back to single-car qualifying.
Yeah, I believe it's single-car qualifying. I'm only seeing Ethan Johnson on the track at the moment.
Well, that's good.
Looks like up next after him will be Corey. I'm not even going to try to butcher his last name. Bodnot is what it looks like, but I'm sure I butchered it.
It is. It's Corey Baldonot right there. Baldonot will be the next man here. Baldonot in the number 34 machine. Ready to see what goes on. Waddell, Barbera, Zimmer. Right now, the top three fast qualifiers. Qualifying rolling on. There's about 20 minutes left to go here. Part of the Jackpot 100 here tonight on Elevated TV. The Jackpot 100 from Lucas Oil Speedway in virtual Wheatland, Missouri. Hey, by the way, again, the finale will be July 8th for the summer shootout, and that's the big block modifieds at I-55 Raceway in Peabody, Missouri. So tonight is round number 2 of a 3-race series between Regal Promotion Esports and Third Party Gaming. And these guys coming together and kind of the best of the best, if you will. Cody, a little bragging rights, nothing wrong with that, as Rumsey just finished up with his qualifying time.
Going to be a 14.355 is going to be his fast lap.
Yep.
So
14.355, not good enough to crack the top 3 right now. Still Waddell, Barbera, and Zimmer right now. The top 3 as it stands. Bo Krabs, where are you? Logan Herbert, they'll be ready to roll here in just a moment as qualifying rolls on for the Jackpot 100. Again, everybody's going to qualify. Qualifying will then set the lineup for heat races. And the heat races will then put us into at least maybe 1 or 2 consies, and then they'll go for 100 laps here tonight, by the way. Chance Carr.
Hunt the front gaming here.
Hunt the front, baby. Hunt the front right there, the number 2. Yeah, you got the card. You got the name right. Don't forget the Hunt the Front Super Late Model Dirt Series will be in action tomorrow night. Sisters event with the Ultimate Super Late Model Southeast at Lancaster Speedway. And then Saturday night, they are at Cherokee Speedway. The place your mama warned you about in Gaffney, South Carolina. Hunt the Front. I'm glad, Cody, you caught that. So you're at least not that out of the loop of the dirt ball.
I actually, so when the XR Super Dirt Series come here, I think last week to Kokomo, I actually went and watched the race at Kokomo. They had the UMP mods and XR Super Dirt Series, because I only live an hour and 10 minutes from Kokomo. And,
oh, man, Kokomo, such an awesome track.
So So we're trying to find somebody that's on track right now. Everybody.
And obviously, you went to a super late model race at Kokomo, Indiana. Wait till they run a sprint car show over there, man. You'll be glad you checked it out.
Oh, dude, I made the very bad mistake of sitting on the bottom row, and I went and clean and nice, and never again. These guys are coming out with like snowmobile goggles and all kinds of mess, and I'm over here just in normal, and yeah, I was covered in dirt.
Drayton Gardner up now, the 77 machine to qualify. Qualifying about less than 18 minutes left to go on the clock as we got 2 cars on the racetrack. Brandon Barnhart is out there as well in the 6. See, now I was under the impression it was 2-car qualifying, and then we've done single-car qualifying. I guess they finally said, oh, we got to go. We got 2-car qualifying now. So, yeah, Drayton Gardner, let's see where Gardner ends up, 14.544. Fastest a moment ago, good enough for the top 16. Barnhart, 14.403. That'll put him at 10th right now. Still got a new man up in front. It looks like it's Rourke in the 005 car. Waddell, the top 3 in qualifying for the Jackpot 100. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And by the way, what I was talking about was, Kokomo Speedway, man. You were there when Devin Moran got that controversial win on the finish of the race, and Devin Moran had him on. Matter of fact, I had him on my Fox Sports Radio show Finish Line the following week after, or that following Wednesday, actually, after he won Kokomo. So, and he won Eldora the week before.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy because during the hot laps, and we're just waiting on somebody to come on the racetrack. I'm not seeing anybody on the racetrack at the moment, but it was kind of crazy because during the after qualifying, they asked him, and then he had to run a heat race. They asked him, they said,
sure,
are you going to get the win tonight? And he said, as long as the motor holds up. And at that point, I was kind of like iffy about him. And then he kind of started a little deep in the field and made his way up very quickly on a very small, tight, technical racetrack. And once he got to the front, he was gone.
Carson Kirby just finishing up with his qualifying, or waiting to see him come onto the racetrack as well. So we're kind of awaiting all these guys. Yes, Carson at Gaming, this is qualifying. Yes, sir. We are doing qualifying, single car, 2-car. Hey, I think we're heat racing now. We are. We're going to get ready to grid the field and go heat racing. Once we get, I think, the qualifying order out of the way, we will go for the heat race coming up. And how about that? It's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, definitely going to be fun. And Wesley, let's give him a rundown.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give you your starting lineup again for heat race number 1. Lucas Rourke, he's the fast qualifier of the night, by the way. 14.295 was the overall best time in qualifying for the Jackpot 100. He'll be on the pole. Chance Carr alongside in the second position. Row 2 will find Connor New in the number 10. Nathan Waddell in the 55. Row number 3 will be Chase Barbera in the 23, the 023, followed by Colton Zimmer in the number 20 machine. Row 4 will find Ethan Johnson and Dylan Yeager, the 011 of the 48. And that's the lineup. We got those drivers in position. Let's take a break on Elevated TV, and we are heat racing when we come back next.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over 400,000.
All right, so I'm understanding that the lineup is not correct. We're working on getting that correct, folks. Our apologies. I'm understanding that they did some kind of an invert or some type of form, so we are getting the lineup posted for you up on the top. Watts, Herbert, Zimmer, Rourke, Barry, Stencil, Eddie, and Nelson and New are in the back of the pack. So there you go. There's your lineup as we get everybody into position. Hope you're ready to strap in. 3PG versus RPES Challenge Series in the Jackpot 100. Heat Race 1 coming to green at Lucas Oil.
We drive off in turn number 1. Big slide up to the corner here, down the back stretch here. On board with Matthew Watts as we work into 1 and 2. Big slide job there by the 38 of Colton Herbert. That's a caution.
And we got a caution, guys. We got a yellow flag out over the speedway, and that'll put us under our first caution of the night here at the Jackpot 100 for preliminary action. And Elevated TV will try to find a replay of what happened here. By the way, Oliver Sim Sports is our caution flag sponsor. And boy, we got a stack up there as the 5 in the fence. Some other drivers in trouble. That's Rourke. Man, oh man.
Should we watch a replay here on the restart?
Yeah, let's watch it one more time, actually. See what happened. Actually.
Oh, big check up there on the start, looks like.
A little bumping and banging there, a little contact. Sideways, 79, throws it in there and nowhere to go for the 5, and he's in the fence. Oh, boy, what a tough break there. That was Stencil. Stencil with a little aggressive move there, but hey, it's allowed. You got to do what you got to do to get yourself back in the spot here.
It's dirt racing. You go see slide jobs, sliders. You gonna see doors being thrown. To me, it looks like the 5 machine. I'm not too sure. He has. Oh my goodness. I'm not too sure what he's doing there.
Hey, he's just happy to be here, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
He might have just got parked. He might be ticked off.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm not too sure what's going on with him. The 69. Matthew Watts is parked. The 38's parked.
The only thing that I can imagine, if there's a problem with the server or something, and they got to reset it.
That's exactly what's happening. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute intermission here, is what I'm being told by race control. And when we come back here, we will have pretty much regrouping and re-racking everything and going back at it, Wesley.
So what do we do? Do we just stay here with you, play commercials?
Nope.
Let everybody know what's going on. So just a musical interlude, if you will.
Yep. So we've actually got everything situated. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in about 5 or 10 minutes. Got to jump into a whole new session. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Hey, Jack.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
I literally just got done putting in the chat box, everybody, but please stand by. I had to reset and get everything reset back for the Jackpot 100. Welcome back to coverage on Elevated TV. By the way, follow them on Facebook at Elevated TV. I'm Wesley Outland on the call. I've got my buddy Cody Deemers alongside. We're slinging some dirt on this Thursday night at virtual Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri. By the way, this is round number 2 of the Regals Promotion Esports and third-party gaming. This is the Versus Challenge Series, and oh boy, let's see how things go here tonight. No doubt somebody's going to run away with some money, and we got quite a field of drivers here. 150 to win, 100 for second, 50 for third. Everybody in the top 5 is getting paid. Then there's a point fund for the 3-race series. We're enjoying it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you're having fun. We're having a good time, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, I'm having a great time. Something new. You know, I've always wanted to do a dirt race, and never, you know, everybody I know doesn't really care for dirt. And
yeah.
When Max hit me up and said, hey, man, you want to do a race? And I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. And
You've never done dirt?
I've
never done dirt before?
I've never broadcasted dirt, never done dirt. Kokomo was the actually the first dirt track I've ever been to and watched, other than like watching
Right.
TV.
So now you're calm back up and we're ready to go again here. Ladies and gentlemen, practice is over on the reset. It is time now for Victory Fuel qualifying. By the way, qualifying presented by Victory Fuel. Of course, electrolyte hydration drink. Contains no caffeine, have low sugar, be packed with vitamins, support overall health, and keep you hydrated and energized. Hot weather months are upon us, and Victory Fuel is the perfect drink, no doubt. More details at drivevictory.com. We're ready to go with qualifying now. Logan Rumsey's on the racetrack along with Ethan Johnson. To speed things up, I believe, Cody, we are doing two-car qualifying.
I believe it. I believe we are actually just not doing group qualifying. We're doing single qualifying. So everybody's on the track at the same time.
Okay. Well, that makes it better then. Hell yeah, it makes it faster. So I'll try to do my best to give you a rundown here. Ethan Johnson, 14.158. Matthew Selby, 14.147. Just went to the top of the board. Colton Zimper. Oh, it's going to be Bo Stencil. Quick time, 14.135. Bo Stencil with a new quick time. Colton Zimmer just cracked the top 5. 14.228, 14.4147 for Selby. Johnson, 14.158, 14.159 for Boyd. Zimmer, we just mentioned him. Bo Stencil, anybody going to bump him with a 14.135? Bo Stencil's quicker. Here comes Chance Carr. Here comes Logan Rumsey. Oh, baby. Is anybody going to bump Stencil, though? Chase Barbera now moved himself to 8th. He got into the top 3 the last time in qualifying. Flying by, presented by Victory Fuel. And boy, Chance Carr got little wicked loose a moment ago, didn't he, buddy? Cody?
Yeah,
wow.
buddy, he was almost on the fence. And, you say almost on the fence, but in dirt races, sometimes the fence makes you go faster, Wesley.
Yes, sir. He was ripping the lip, if you will.
Well, they say if you ain't ripping the lip, you ain't going hard enough. So
that's exactly right. Virtual Wheatland, Missouri, where we are. Of course, the home of the Shoei 100, the Jackson 100 here tonight on Elevated.
What a beautiful looking race car.
TV. I love it, man. Bo Krebs. Look at that car.
And if you look at the back of it, it says quack quack.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, Affleck.
You're right. So
Logan Rumsey, I think right now just kind of having some extra laps to practice. You got 2.5 minutes. Take advantage of it. Stencil, Selby, Johnson, Waddell, Rumsey. And if you notice on the broadcast as well, we made some adjustments on our side of things as well to improve the scoring ticker and the rotation of the lineups and all that good stuff as well. So here comes Drew Junkman. Let's watch what Junkman can do. 21st for Junkman.
Looks like he's
Stencil, Bo Stencil, still a fast man. Here comes Logan Herbert. Longhorn number 6.
And I think, Wesley, out of all these guys, the only 2 people I know are Chance Carr and Nathan Waddell. And I actually watch and follow Nathan Waddell on Twitch as he does the podcasting, like you do with the podcast and the Fast Line Finish Line podcast. He does the Plum Up podcast or something like that. I'm not sure what it's called, but make sure y'all go check his podcast out. Between him and Wesley, they give you some good entertaining stuff. Nathan Waddell's podcast is a little bit more, on the crazy side than Wesley's are, but Wesley, we're getting ready to go heat racing.
We are, and definitely getting ready for the starting lineup here. So let's give you the lineup for the heat race from row by row. Do we have the logo? Oh, yeah, well, we have the lineup, but the Thanksgiving Classic was the last time I think that Cody and I did anything with that, with this graphic. So, all right, let's go. Heat race number 1, starting lineup on the pole. Hunter Rich will be the fast man, 313. Colton Zimmer to the outside, row number 1. Row 2, we'll find, of course, the driver of Connor New in the 10. And then we have, of course, Bo Stencil, fast man. Remember, as I mentioned, top 4 redraw in qualifying after Victory Fuel qualifying. So the invert is 4. That's why you see Stencil back there. Zach Jenkins, Brandon Marlowe, 6237, row 4. Dustin Glenn and Charles New the 3rd, followed by Fred Hoffman in the back. Top 4 transfer in to the Jackpot 100. Yeah, we're not ready yet.
I thought he was about to go there because
you're getting excited for nothing. What the hell, man?
Yeah, I know. It was kind of good. And also, I want to mention too. I know Wesley hasn't said anything about it. As we're coming to the down the backstretch, the pace car has ducked off after the heat races and the B mains, we will have a 4-wide salute to showcase some of the best dirt pro late model racers here on dirt. Here we come, Wesley.
See, now you ruined it because you weren't supposed to say anything.
Oh, man.
You just do it.
See, I told you I'm new to this dirt stuff.
It's all good, brother. We're underway. Heat race action. Green flag. 10 laps. Heat 1. And the Jackpot 100. And we got contact and trouble. And we wreck it off of turn 3 and 4. In the fence, the number 5. And he's airborne. The 62 machine. Zach Jenkins up in the air. He is flipped over. Got into some other drivers here of Lucas Rourke and maybe Charles New. And we are under the yellow flag. Actually, I don't think... Yeah, we are under caution. There it is. Caution's out. And we got a replay for you. What do you got for us on a replay, Cody? What happened here? Set it up for us. You like seeing flipping? You saw Jenkins airborne. I believe I can fly.
We go back a little bit further here.
I mean, hell, it happened right on the start. So just stay with it. You know, green flag. By the way, that is not Ricky Thornton Jr. in that 20 car. That's a throwback color. Watch this. Watch the 79 and the 062 getting together. Stack it up. Look at this.
Oh.
Nice move. And then this is what happened from here. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Can we go on board with Jenkins in 62? Let's go on board with Zach Jenkins on board. This is going to be fun. Here's a replay. Zach Jenkins, what happened here? Hold on, everybody. It's about to get wild. Take a listen and look. Oh, boy.
Whoa. Holy
I mean, I thought I was okay. Next thing I know, I'm seeing clouds.
Hey, right?
By the way, no drivers were harmed in the making of that accident. All they have to do is hit that escape button and start over again like we are. Green flag. Heat number 1. 1 in, 9 to go here at the Jackpot 100. Let's see what happens now with Hunter Rich. He got the whole shot on the pack. Behind him is Colton Zimmer. Zimmer up on the outside lane. Gives plenty of room to the 10. That's, of course, Connor New diving in there hard. Got around on the outside by Bo Stencil. Bo Stencil threw down a monster lap in Victory Fuel qualifying. Now we'll see on the inverter 4 if he can make the climb. Here makes the battle now with, of course, the driver of Glenn. Glenn and New battle. Off the corner. Here they come. Contact made again. Holding on to 69. Staying in position. The Fisher entry. Battling, doing well as another lap's coming up on halfway this time by Cody. And all in front easily is Hunter Rich.
Yeah, he's definitely got a lead. And you know, I said earlier, you know, the heat races are probably going to be a little wild. And we had a wild start. And that 20 machine of Colton Zimmer, he is trying and looking for a move to get up underneath the 313 of Hunter Rich. But here comes Bo Stencil working on the 79. He's going to throw it down to the bottom. Trying to pull a slide job here. Slide up right in front of him. Whoa, slide job for third.
He made that move for the crossover and still kept that driver of the 313 up the hill. That's going to be Hunter Rich. Rich on the outside. Zimmer down from the outside back to the bottom. And all the while, Bo Stencil still holding on to that third spot. Connor New, top 4 transfer. This time by 3 to go. 2 to go now here at Lucas Oil Speedway. And all the while, Hunter Rich is up in front. One more shot at him. Colton Zimmer, can he dive in there and make something happen for Blake Majulis and Evan C. Motorsports? The 28's there, the 20, the white flag in the air. One more lap to go. Final time here in heat number 1. It's Hunter Rich coming off the corner. One more time on the bottom. Zimmer can't cross him. Checkered flag, and there's Hunter Rich winning heat number 1 at the Jackpot 100. Hunter Rich will get it done. Colton Zimmer second. Matthew Selby, Hunter Rich, Colton Zimmer, followed by Bo Stencil and Connor New. Those are your drivers that are supposed to transfer into the A main as we get you reset now for heat race number 2 on track next.
As we go down here, we're going to get you your starting lineup. Row 1 is going to be Drayden Gardner and Braden Thompson. Row 2 is going to be Chance Carr and Matthew Shelby. Row 3, Drew Jonkman and J.D. Brown. Row 4 going to be Caden Berry and Jacob Laster. And then rounding out the back is going to be Jimbo Rooney. And that's going to be the way they roll off here for heat race number 2, Wesley.
That's it. So they'll get into position now, and we'll try to get this thing underway here for heat race number 2. All part of the 3PG versus RPES Challenge Series. And, of course, that is Regal Promotion Esports and the fine folks, of course, also with third-party gaming.
And I want to...
Big money on the line, by the way, for this race. You mentioned it earlier.
Oh, yeah. Big money. And you know, Wesley, they're throwing out a lot of bonus money. You know, pole award, hard chargers, heat race winners, and other things. So it's not just, you know, money for the win. I think they said there's over $1,000 being given out. Here we go.
Green flag, heat 2. Let's watch them.
Whoa!
Brady Thompson jumps the cushion, goes up on the top shelf where Grandma hides the cookies from Grandpa as they work their way into the corner. And they're going to stack them up 3 wide, maybe. No, I think we're going to go. No, we are staying green. 3 wide. I thought there was a caution, but then it quickly triggered back to green. The 14 in the deuce battle. Look at this battle going on. J.D. Brown going after it with Chance Carr. Door to door. Great racing off 4.
Oh, yeah, and this ain't him for the lead, and I believe...
Whoa, is Carr in trouble? We got a caution.
Not too sure.
Yeah, we got a caution. We got a caution. That's what's happened.
Looks like the 69 and the 77. Let's see what happened. Oh! Let's go back a little bit further. I believe the 77 spun out, Wesley. And, yeah, he got up on the top shelf. The leader, the pole sitter of heat number 2, got up on the top shelf, went to the back. And he does it again here in 3 and 4.
Wow.
And tough break for Graydon Gardner. And then they're battling. Oh, man. Oh, and then he gets
the contact. And that's what happened with the 69 and the 77 there spinning.
So, yeah, tough
that
break
is,
there.
That's Jimbo Rooney in 69, the Fisher Machine, and Graydon Gardner in 77, putting us under yellow flag. Heat number 2. By the way, caution flag in any time that it comes out. We want to say thank you to this sponsor, obviously, for making it happen here at the Jackpot 100, Oliver Sim Sports. More details at Oliver Sim Sports on social media, as they have been the sponsor for the yellow flags for the Jackpot 100. Back to green here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Brady Thompson now this time by over Selby. Selby's got Carr behind him. Carr's going to get a chance at a reset. He's stuck to the inside. Up on the top side now, the 46 Selby. Plenty of room. Carr now back to the bottom. Behind him a Hornet's Nest. That's Brown. That's Jonkman. They're trying to get in the transfer spot. Look at them. 3 wide there. Of course, Cody going into turn number 3. Carr on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, and the 21 is making the middle line work. He is trying to find some momentum there. He is trying to, you know, and I don't even know what to call it, Wesley. I don't know if you'd call it the slick, the tacky, the grip. I don't even know, but he's trying to make the middle lane work.
Oh, he's trying to stay in the middle of the racing groove and hold as tight as he can. Trying to stay in the fluff, if you will, if you want to call it that. They're in the fluff. They work their way. He's not at the bottom of the cushion catfishing. He's not up on the berm. He's in the fluff, racing as hard as he can. Off the corner.
Oh!
It's Thompson holding on to the lead behind the McGinney Nancy. The 57 and the 12, they're battling now. The 51, check that. That's going to be Jacob Lassiter. Lassiter and Caden Berry on the bottom. Inside the 12. Also, J.D. Brown in this mix. All this going on. Halfway home now. We're going to go to 3 to go.
The 21 working the top shelf, as Wesley calls it. Down the back straightaway. Got the 12 in tow. As we go back up here front, Brady Thompson opened it up on Matthew Shelby there for second. Then you got Chance Carr in third. J.D. Brown in fourth. But here comes Drew Jonkman. Drew Jonkman on the back bumper of that number 14, Wesley, with 2 to go.
And Jonkman trying to get into that transfer spot, as you forementioned, as he goes up the hill again. Hold on to it. Junkman back on the outside lane. Gonna reset one more time. That's Drew Junkman in the blue car. Here comes now Brown up on the top shelf. Here comes JD Brown falling. Free fall. Here they come to the line. Checkered flag. Brady Thompson will take heat race number 2. And they're crashing. Junkman, Rooney, Lassiter, Gardner crashing on the cool down lap. And it looks like right now Brady Thompson's going to take it in there for heat number 2 when it's all said and done. Let's take a look at the results. Damn it, I think it cleared too fast.
Yep, it did.
Yep, it already has. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go for heat race number 3. Here at Lucas Oil Speedway on the pole, the number 17, Caleb Durgan. Chase Barbera on the outside. Please ignore the Thanksgiving Classic logo. Maybe we'll fix it up before the A-Main feature if we get more time. Lucas Rourke in the 005, not 007, 005, 005, and Ethan Johnson in the 011 machine. He'll start on the outside. Moving on to the next spot, it'll be Luke Bishop in 44, Dylan Yeager in the 48. That's a name I've known for a long time in the world of announcing esports. Row 3. And Carson Kirby and Troy Hart in the back. There's your lineup, along with Matthew Watts starting 9th. All right, now you can make whatever adjustment you were trying to do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 laps. 10 laps to distance. These drivers fighting for their positions right now as we'll get ready to turn these guys ready to go for the race again, ladies and gentlemen. Big thanks to everybody joining us. Hey, if you're in the chat box, you're enjoying the races, let us know. Got close to 30 people watching. And if you have not hit the subscribe button for Elevated TV, please do. Of course, you're home for esports, usually in the world of pavement. Now Cody is exploring in the world of dirt. And maybe we'll do some more broadcasts, of course, with the fine folks with the, with the people that are involved in this one. Includes thanks to Regal Performance or Regal Promotion Esports and Third Party Gaming. We're going to go to green. We're underway. Heat number 3 here at the Jackpot 100. By the way, these are pro late model cars. They're not super late models. They're pro late models. They got the pro late model engines in the cars. 604. We got contact on the front row. The 17. Got a shot in the shorts. Nowhere to go. Caleb Durgan around. Caution out. We're going to re-rack and restack them and probably go again. They did not get a lap completed. I think Lucas Rourke and Caleb Durgan got into one another. That's the pink 005 and the 17. Look at them slam into one another, baby. Yeah, that's the kind of T-bone you don't want, Cody. That's the kind of...
That is for sure.
That's the kind of T-bone you don't want. So that's why we're under the yellow flag. We'll try to re-rack it, but try again here for the restart. Caution out again as these drivers patrol around under the yellow flag. So we'll get them ready to go again here. Heat race number 3. Chase Barbera is up in front. Chase Barbera in the 35. Ethan Johnson in the 011. And followed by Luke Bishop in 44. Dylan Yeager in 48. Carson Kirby in the 4. And that's the way it stands right now for the transfer spot. Coming to the line. We'll try this again. Green flag. 9 to go. 1 lap in. 9 to go here in heat race number 3 here at the Jackpot 100. Beautiful looking race car. That number 83 leading the way. That's Chase Barbera. Behind him, the 11. The 011 of Ethan Johnson in the mix now again as well. Barbera and Johnson paddling side by side, stride for stride into the corner. 2 in of 8. Here they come. Storming off 4, back to the line. What a good strong car that 83 is. They're going to try to stick it 3 wide. Here comes Yeager. Cody on the bottom looking for the lead.
Yeah, he's looking for the lead as we've got Dylan Yeager and got a 44 machine.
No!
That's Luke Bishop. He's up in the fence and the caution's out.
Yeah, Luke Bishop with a problem on the racetrack, and the caution will fly. Luke Bishop in 44. So the yellow flag will come out. Going back to lap number 6 of the race. Here's a look at what happened on the replay of why we're under caution. Your leader is still Chase Barbera.
Blinking really, really bad. Wow.
That's a tough break for Luke Bishop's there. Car number 44 up into the fence in turn 2, and he'll exit off of the racetrack.
Looks like
Heat race number 3. Yeah, heat number 3 back under the yellow flag again. Going to be 6 when it'll be 5 laps to go when they come back for the restart. 5 remaining. Should be 5 laps remaining when we come back to the green flag halfway here in heat race number 3 here at the Jackpot 100. Welcome back to our coverage on Elevated TV. Cody Deemers. I'm Wesley Outland. So glad you're joining us for the Regal Promotion Esports versus third-party gaming Jackpot 100, and we're back underway. Taking 4 to heat 3. We're back to green. 5 remaining.
Ethan Johnson and Lucas Rourke and that 5 machine working on the transfer. But here comes Ethan Johnson. He said, I ain't settling for 3rd. He's going to throw it in there and try to get more. He's going to work on the 48. Not enough. But then
Gotta fight for that spot. Gotta fight for that spot. Look at also the pink 5 back in the mix as well. Lucas Rourke. Rourke now on the inside, battles Durgan. That's for the transfer spot. Here they come, almost 3 wide off 4 behind the leader. Oh, baby. It's Chase Barbera, and then it's a Hornet's Nest behind them coming to the 2 to go now, Cody, into 3.
Oh, yeah, and then here we go. Caleb Durgan in that transfer spot, that number 17, but Lucas on the outside ripping the lip as he works down the front stretch. He's going to throw it to the inside of the 17 machine of Caleb Durgan. Caleb Durgan was the heat number 3 pole sitter. He's trying to work his way back to the front, but here comes Lucas on the outside, trying to work it. 2 to go,
White
Wesley.
flag. White flag this time by. Here we go. Final time around here in heat race number 3. And Chase Barbera holding on to that spot. Meanwhile, behind him, Johnson, Yeager, Durgan, contact! Going around goes Yeager. Can he fight for the transfer spot back? I think he did. He missed it by 1 spot.
Yeager literally went from 2nd to 5th
Wow.
in 1 lap. So
From the penthouse to the outhouse, and other cars wrecked in turn number 3 or turn 1 as well on the cool down lap. Wow, getting it done though, Chase Barbera. And boy, they were 3 wide for that 3rd transfer spot. That was for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And look, hey, we got a new graphic up. Let's, ladies and gentlemen, give you the lineup here for heat race number 4. Jackson Reitzler and Colton Herbert will make up row number 1. Row 2 will find
there we go.
Trenton Voigt, or Vaught. I want to say it's Vaught, maybe. Trenton Vaught. And Nathan Waddell in the 55. You said you know him. Brandon Carter in the 5. Brandon Barnhart in the 6, row 3. Row 4 will be Ty Williams and Bo Krebs in the 168. Final spot on back will be Justin Hart, the 999.
And Wesley, I want to say to all the fans out there watching, I appreciate you guys coming over here, and I appreciate each and every one that's got a hand and allowing me and Wesley to get up here and do this. And it's been about going on probably 5 or 6 months since I actually done a iRacing broadcast, so I'm a little rusty producing, and I've got about 30 things sitting here in front of me trying to make sure Wesley can see and you can see, you guys watching at home can see, and we're trying to do our best. And it's been a while, but I'm starting to knock the rust off a little bit.
It's like riding that bicycle, brother. Once you get back on that bike, you catch right back up where you left off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. In your defense, I did tell our audience that usually you do cover dirt racing, for pavement.
Yeah, I do pavement. That is true.
Yeah. Here we go. Green flag. This is heat 3. Ready to roll now, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking 4 for heat number 4. My apologies. Already 40 laps into this one when this heat race is concluded. Look at them stack up 3 wide behind them. Hold on, guys. Got some contact there. fighting for it, staying with it. Reitzer.
Battle for your lead.
Yes, it is. That's, of course, Jackson Reitzler up in front. Reitzler, Colton Herbert, Nathan Waddell. You mentioned Waddell at 55. He's trying to get into the bottom, trying to make something happen. He's right there on that inside, that rainbow-colored car. And Trenton Voigt right now, the transfer for those 4 spots. Probably the cleanest heat race of the night so far. In the early going, 4 in.
Oh,
next time by, and I spoke too damn soon. Oh, they saved it. They saved it. They saved it. Brandon Barnhart, what a save he made along with the 28. And we'll stay green. Halfway next time by, Jackson Reitzler leads the way, Cody.
Yep, you got Waddell on the outside of the 32 machine as they work down the backstretch into 3. The 32, that's going to be Trenton Vogt. He's looking to the inside, trying to, and you got to think you're in the feature right here, Wesley, but he's trying to get more, and he's trying to get around the number 5 of Nathan Waddell. Nathan trying to make that Majula CV speed chop machine, and they are throwing slider after slider up here for your race lead, Wesley.
Making some big moves on one another. Another lap in. Time is running out. All the while in this heat race. Herbert up in front, Reitzler, Waddell. Herbert now back to that top spot. Top 3, I think it's top 4, transfer into the big show. So the man in 4th, right there with Voigt, is there. 2 laps to go, Cody, here in heat race number 4. Look at these guys. Side by side, Herbert, Reitzler, Waddell. Inside comes the 5. Waddell trying to make a run for second on Reitzler. White flag is out. 1 to go here in heat 4 at the Jackson 100. Bottom of the racetrack. Waddell. One more shot at Reitzler. Nobody's going to catch Herbert, though. Here comes Colton Herbert. He'll take heat 4 here at the Jackson 100 at Lucas Oil Speedway. And going around is going to be Herbert on the cool-down lap.
As we take a quick
Colton
look here.
Herbert. Yeah, go ahead.
As we take a quick look here at the results, Colton Herbert comes home with the win. Jackson Reitzler, and we were too late still.
No, we at least caught the end of it there. I think it's Colton Herbert, Jackson Reitzler, obviously Waddell. Waddell got 3rd, and Mr. Voigt was able to get that 4th and final transfer spot. Hey, we're going to. Is this the heat race or the B main?
This
is heat 5, right?
Yep, this is heat 5. So after this, we'll have B mains.
There we go. So this is heat race number 5, ladies and gentlemen. On the pole, Gavin Eddy. You know what, Cody? It's your turn to give the lineup. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, Gavin Eddy and Cade.
I'm sorry.
Gavin Eddy and Cade Nelson in row number 1 there. Row 2 is going to be Logan Herbert and Logan Rumsey. Row 3 is going to be Corey Bowden and Aaron M. Langley. Row 4 is going to be Dylan Patterson and Troy Dishong. And that's going to be it for this little B main. Or
heat 5.
Excuse
heat
me.
5, man. Heat 5. This is what you call the alphabet soup. This is what pavement race is lacking.
Well, I will say, since I started real racing, we do have heat races up here where I'm at on asphalt. So and it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. But and we have Dash for Cash races, so that's pretty cool. It's almost like they took dirt racing and tried to put it on asphalt. Here we come to green.
Heat number 5. Final heat race before we go to the B mains. And I don't know if that start's going to fly. Maybe it will. Contact on the front row. Gavin Eddy.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. 4 wide. Are you serious? Look at him up the middle. 4 wide. Cade Nelson. He says, hold my beer, Wesley.
Oh.
And I don't even drink.
Oh,
baby. 3 wide. 3 by 3. Monkey in the middle, Clouds to the left of me, Jokers to the right. The monkey is Gavin Eddy. Hold on, baby. In the corner to 3. 3 wide again.
We were almost 5 wide there for a minute down the front stretch, and I closed my eyes on that one, Wesley.
3 the company, 4 is the crowd, and 5 is holy chaos. Virtual chaos here. They're going to hold it, stack it up again. I think more off the corner. The leader is Logan Herbert. Logan Herbert, the 611. Here in heat number 5, 10 laps, 3 in, 7 to go. Look at how the battle on the outside lane. That's the 71. Some of these car numbers not matching time and score, but that is, of course, the battle between Logan Rumsey and Corey Bodnott. Top 4 transfer in. Herbert, Nelson, Eddie, and Rumsey. Sounds like a law firm, but that's how the top 4 are right now.
Right?
That's the transfer spot right there you're watching. The 71 car.
Oh, and the top 4, the top 5 is nose to tail. I wouldn't think. I mean, this to me, Wesley's been the best heat as far as racing. I told you guys at the beginning, heats are always the best. They're way better than the future.
The heats are fun. They're definitely exciting. Drifting up in front of him, that's Logan Herbert. Herbert in the lead spot. Behind him, Cade Nelson. Herbert and Nelson going after like haymakers with one another for the spot from the outside. Here comes the crossover. There you go, baby. Slide job on the bottom of the racetrack by the 611 of Logan Herbert. Herbert and Nelson going at it door to door. Here comes Rumsey now. He wants to make it a 3-car battle for the win into turn number 4. Top 4 transfer. Here they come. 3 wide, white flag. 1 to go. Final time. Herbert on the bottom of the racetrack. Nelson will follow. Rumsey got some company. It's almost... It was Eddie diving it in there. 3 wide up the middle. Here comes Nelson up the track. Rumsey gets in the back of the driver is Selby and Herbert. There's contact. And Cade Nelson's going to win Heat 5. Oh, my, the chaos, the mayhem. Oh, the virtual humanity. What a show they put on here. Talk about it being calm. It got crazy there at the end.
It definitely got crazy. And this is the consultation. This is the B main. You got 12 drivers. Here you go, Wesley. Give them your starting lineup.
You got a C main and then you got a B main, right? We got 2. Do we got 2 B mains?
I think we got 2 B mains.
Yeah, this is the C main right here. So we have a C main and then the B main and then the 100-lap feature. Let's give you your starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen, for this one on the pole. Brandon Marlowe to the outside. Dylan Yeager, 37 and 48, row number 2. It'll be Dylan Patterson and Caden Berry, row 3. Brandon Barnhart and Dustin Glenn, row 4. Carson Kirby, Troy Dyshon, Drayden Gardner, Drayden Gardner, and Ty Williams. Final row, Zach Jenkins, Luke Bishop. Quick break, and the B mains are next from Lucas Oil Speedway at the Jackson 100. This is Elevated TV.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Back on Elevated TV as the green flag flies for the B-Main. We got to thank our sponsors and commercials and all that good stuff. And we're underway. By the way, thanks again to Oliver Esports. Every time we get a caution flag, it will be a yellow flag. If my producer guy had like a logo to let it pop up for the caution, that would be a lot easier. But welcome to the world of dirt. A lot more cars, a lot more contact. 3 and 4 wide. They were 4 wide. They got doubled 4 wide again on the bottom of the racetrack. Now they're making all sorts of moves to avoid that Oliver Sim Sports caution. And they're T-boned him in the corner. Oh my goodness, and they still held it together. We stand on the green flag. No. Is the caution out? No. He's just off the pace to 21. No, it is the caution's out. Yeah, it is. Never second guess yourself, Wesley.
Should we go back and see?
Yeah, I know what the hell happened. He got T-boned. Watch this. I mean, I saw it. That guy got mad.
Oh.
77. Oh, 77 and 21. Kind of like Jackpot, pick a card, any card. Well, and that's not what you wanted to do right there. So
Yeah, definitely not.
And that took out a lot of good cars there. That was a 77 of Dryden Gardner. And I want to say it was a 21 car.
Yeah, it was Drayton Gardner and the 77 and the 21.
21 of Troy something.
Dishong.
Yeah,
I want to say we got some Caden Berry fans in the house watching. Appreciate everybody watching. Let me know. Let us know in the comments who you race fans are cheering for. Who you rooting on. Kind of gives us a little bit more to talk about and stuff like that. So looks like we got a Caden Berry fan in the chat though, Wesley.
There you go. Big thanks to everybody for joining us, of course, here at the Jackpot 100. We appreciate everybody. Let us know. Hey, shout out time. Let us know where you're from. We want to thank our sponsors, of course. Thanks to Victory Fuel. Thanks also to Admin Box for the B-Mains. The B-Main at every 2024 Regal Performance Esports event is proudly presented by Admin Box. Admin Box is designed by iRacers for iRacers, ensuring race control is as seamless as possible. Use the code RPE Sportsbox to save 10% off on your order with Admin Box. Go to adminbox.com and, of course, enhance your race experience today. Back to green. 4 in, 8 to go with the the Admin Box B-Mains here at the Jackson 100. Got tongue-tied there for a second.
Well, and if you notice too, Wesley, I put a graphic up on the screen.
Hell, I didn't even see it.
Like I said, we're rusty. We're working things out. We're working the bugs out.
No, I was looking at an ad read, smart Alec. Here we go. Let's see when it goes on.
4
wide, baby. Oh, my contact. Oh, he spins. Look out. Oh, wow. Zigging, zagging, slam it, bam it, thank you, mammon. Right, there you go. Yes, sir. Caution out here again. Watch this contact. Yeah, hey, you know how damn lucky those cars were in the middle lane? Look at this. Look at this. Oh.
Whoa.
And then these other guys. Look at how close the guys on the top were.
Oh, my
goodness. Man.
Here,
Dirt track Saturday night right there, brother.
I want to go on board here with the...
Replay at it. Where are we going to go on board with? What's this move right here? Oh, my God. Did you see how close those cars were to getting taken out? I mean...
So we go back here a little bit.
Who's the red car? Let's go on board with the red car. He already got the short end of the stick. And then, yeah, there you go. Rewind. Rewind. There you go. All right, go ahead, hit play. Hit play. You get too far. All right, here we go. Watch this. And watch this. He already gets the ass end up in the air. Look at this. Oh! And then, well, that camera angle really don't show justice, but those other guys, they could have got taken out. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
that's all I'm going to say. Caden Berry making a good run. Watch this again. 4 wide, baby. Monkey in the middle. Oh! There you go. Whoever that white or green car was, man, they got lucky. Was it the 12?
Yes.
Barry. Yeah, get Barry. Get Barry. That's who it was. It was Barry. It was Caden Berry. Go on board with Barry. Let's see it again. They're still under caution. Watch this, guys, with Barry. On the 12 car. Watch this. Oh, my. Look at this. Now, look out. Woo!
Whoa. Holy moly.
Oh, you got to love it, baby.
Oh, my goodness. He come through there and...
First you say it, then you do it.
Yeah, right.
Man, that was awesome. That might have been the move of the night right there to put us under another Oliver Esports caution flag.
Yeah,
was that the graphic you were putting up, smart ass? I mean, smart Alec? Oliver. Oliver Sports. What were you putting up? What was the graphic you were putting up now that I can see the screen? I'm sorry.
I was putting up the sponsors.
Oh, well, yeah, put them up again. Thank you. All the sponsors. I was reading a copy read. Okay, I wasn't looking at the screen.
It's in the bottom right now. We got the sponsors rotating.
I don't see it. I don't see it on my screen.
Oh,
maybe the other people do. Yeah, I don't.
They see it. They do see it on the screen. It is on the YouTube. You won't see it on your screen.
So technically, you lied to me. I don't see it.
Well, yeah, yeah.
It's all good, brother. 6 in, 6 to go, ladies and gentlemen, in the B main. The admin box B mains, and it looks like we're still under caution here. Boy, come on, guys. Let's get it back to order. Let's get it back in order here. I just want to say this. I started at 9:30. It's already going on 11 o'clock. Wow.
Yeah, and we ain't even racing yet.
We ain't even got to the big show yet. What happened?
Here we go. Coming to green. 3 to go.
No. I don't think it is. I think they're going to go back. Well, maybe they are counting caution laps. All right. Back underway. Caution laps are counting. 2 laps to go here. 2 to go. Here in the B main. The admin box B main 1. C main, actually. The leader is Dylan Yeager. Amongst all that chaos and mayhem, to the line, white flag in the air. Look at Caden Berry trying to battle back with Dustin Glenn, and the caution is out on the white flag.
I believe race is official. Yep, checker flag. Race is official.
Wow. So I just want to say, I think if they go back to the last lap, or at least at the time of the caution, Caden Berry got around Dustin Glenn. I think he transfers. I think he's going into the show.
Yeah, looks like I'm seeing Dylan Yeager, Caden Berry, and Dustin Glenn, your top 3.
Yeah. Only the top 2 qualify, bud. Only the top 2.
Only the top 2. Yep. So he finished top.
Yeah, only.
He finished in second, so he did make it.
Yeah, so Caden Berry made it in just there at the end, yeah. So, again, this is, I think, the B main right here.
So, I think the way it works is there was 2 B mains instead of a C main. So, everybody, instead of doing like a C main, then a B main, I think there was 2 B mains instead of doing a C main. So the top 2...
The C main was a B main, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
The C main was a B main, but the top 2 transfer. Now we're getting ready for the B main 2 with the only 2 drivers transferring here. So let's do it. Drew Jonkman on the pole. You got the lineup for us, don't you? Go ahead, Cuddy. It's your lineup, brother. Go ahead.
Drew Jonkman and Braden Carter in row 1. Charles New, Matthew Watts, row 2. Gordon Bodnott and Jacob Laster in row 3. Row 4 is going to be Bo Krebs and Fred Hoffman. Row 5 is going to be Troy Hart and Logan Rumsey. Row 6, final row, going to be Jimbo Rooney and Justin Hart. And I do not think Justin Hart made it. So what I'm getting told is Caden Berry made the show as well as first in that race. So he did win the race.
He got the pass. He got the pass on, I believe, Glenn before they come to the line. So that did put him in. Only top 2. Only top 2 going to the Jackson 100. So B main number 1 in the books, and we got it done. Dylan Yeager and Berry is going to join him. Who's going to join him here in the continuation of the Applevit Soup for the Jackson 100 in this event, of course, with the best of the challenge between Regal Performance Esports and Third Party Gaming. Green flag and the final preliminary 9 underway at the Jackson 100. We're taking 2. And they're 3 and 4 wide already on the start. Jumping out in front, Drew Jonkman, Charles New. They're the top 2 spots to go to the show. Carter on the outside looking in. Carter going to battle back with New as they go back into 1. Look at that move, Cody. He got him.
Oh, he definitely did. He threw a slide job from the bottom to the top. And here comes the 11 machine.
Here comes Rumsey.
Logan Watts.
Rumsey. Yeah, look at Logan Rumsey now. And Matthew Watts trying to get to the bottom on the bottom. On the outside lane, that's Carter up on the top shelf. Working into the corner. Got a throwback, Will, if you the Scooby-Doo cars. Hopefully he had his Scooby snacks for Carter in 5. Right now, Rumsey on the bottom. Up the hill, and there's a little contact. Little
34.
shuffle back. That's Bondit.
The 34 broke his left
falling
front.
back. He saved it. Yeah, he broke the left front, and somehow he saved it. He's still going at it here. Working in 9 to go. Caution laps do count if there is a caution. Caution laps do count. That's what happened the last time. It took forever to get back in order. They lost the amount of being able to run to the finish because they ran too many laps under caution. B-main action, and we got trouble. The 34, Bodnot in the 13 around. That's Fred Hoffman, and the caution is... it's out. Had to pause for a minute.
Had to pause for a minute. Yeah, I want to say that when that the 34 of Corey Bodnot, he hit the curb, the tire, and it broke the left front wheel on that number 34 Fusion setup shot machine, and he was just kind of along from there on out. Take a quick look here, Wesley. You can see it there, just the top of the tire leaning in, and Wesley, I know whoa!
Look at that. That's Boyd Knott. Yeah, it's Boyd Knott.
I wanna go back just a little bit because I don't know who was in that top lane. Watch this 13 Justin Hart car. The move.
And yeah, that's is that the 99 of Hart? I think it was.
Yeah, I think
not 999.
Yeah, I think it was the Hart machine.
No, it's the 001. There he is, the Wonder Bread card. Look out, Ricky Bobby. Oh my baby. Oh. I still don't think it's beat. I still don't think it beat Barry. What Barry did.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he went through two. He went through two of them. So I definitely.
Aiden Barry done that, and just what he did in the B-main was phenomenal. All right, or the heat race. The heat race. So you see they got back stacked up real quickly. So they're going to come back to green flag and not waste caution laps. It's going to be now actually. Oh, let's see here. It's halfway. This time by 6 down, 6 to go. Back to green. Final preliminary for the Jackson 100, baby. Here tonight on Elevated TV. Watching now, Drew Junkman up in front. He got the whole shot. Logan Rumsey. Braden Carter. That's for the transfer. Is right now. Oh, my. Who fell back? Boy, Chance Carr had a chance to climb up. He fell back big time now as they work their way to the back straightaway. And also Watts on the outside looking in as they go to 3, 5, 4 to go.
Here comes the 11, Matthew Watts, in the 4th position. Work on the outside line. But meanwhile, we got a battle for the transfer. We got a battle for the race lead as we work into 1.
Yes, sir. That's Logan Rumsey. Rumsey up high, carrying all that momentum around Junkman and Carter. Carter now on the outside looking in. Carter now looking the weasel up on the high side. Got his Scooby next, trying to scrappy-do on Rumsey too as they work into turn number 3. Up the top, 2 to go. Sandwich in the middle, baby. Junkman about to become Junkman as he worked into the corner. Somehow he saved it. B-main, 2 to go. Back straightaway. Logan Rumsey up in front. Junkman up on the outside lane in the middle. He is working off turn 4. Carter, can he get back around him? Better get up on that high horse, Scrappy-Doo. It's time to show what you can do. Where are you? White flag, 1 to go. Rumsey on the outside. Junkman up high through the block on the bottom of Carter. Carter got the front of the elephant nose on the left side messed up, and it's Logan Rumsey going to the Jackson 100. Logan Rumsey and Drew Junkman hold off Scooby-Doo. Oh, my goodness. Even Shaggy can't help you at Lucas Oil Speedway tonight. Braden Carter will be on the outside looking in. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up all of the preliminary action here tonight as we get you set. By the way, the B-mains are presented by Admin Box. Thanks to Admin Box. Every 2024 Regal Promotion Esports event is proudly presented by Admin Box. Admin Box is designed by iRacers for iRacers, ensuring race control at a seamless as possible quality. Use the code RPE Sports Box to save 10% on your order with Admin Box. Visit adminbox.com today on the World Wide Web to see how they can enhance your racing experience. Qualifying presented by Victory Fuel. Victory Fuel is formulated to contain no caffeine, have low sugar, be packed with vitamins to support overall health, and it keeps you hydrated and energized. Lemon and Throttle Punch, and coming soon in flavors grape. Use the code RPE Sports Victory. Check out at drivevictory.com and get yourself 10% off on Victory Fuel. I actually have some in my refrigerator right now. I love Throttle Punch. It's absolutely delicious. Thank you also to bonus awards, including the Back Row EOL Challenge bonus. Thanks again to, money going to be awarded to that driver. Thank you to all of the other partners. And we have nothing left but to go feature racing. 100 laps. The Jackson 100 coming next on Elevated TV. We're going to take a break and thank all of our extended partners. We're going to go side by side, as a matter of fact, so you don't miss a thing during practice. The big race is next. 100 laps in the Jackson 100.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome to Elevated Television. We are home to the Pitfall Podcast Tour, the Madhouse Racing League, and if you are looking for a league or in a broadcast company looking to shine and show your name out there, look no further than Elevated Television. Do more than just broadcasting. We also do quality edits with HD picture quality and more. Here in just a few of what we do here over on Elevated Television. Overlays. We do all forms of racing from late models to NASCAR. So if you're a league owner looking to get your league out there, look no further than Elevated TV. Make sure you check out Elevated Television on YouTube, Facebook, and more. And since we are elevating your game, high-quality sim racing broadcast since 2022. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Looks like they have advanced the session, and we're going to go racing here for 100 laps for the for the Jackpot 100. I keep hearing Wesley call it the Jackson 100, and
Did I say Jack? I said Jack. I'm sorry. It's a habit. It's one of the biggest races of a late model race of the Jackson 100. It's the Jackpot 100. My bad.
Well, Wesley, you ready to give them the starting lineup?
It is, brother, the Jackpot 100. Let's give them the starting lineup as they get ready to go. A century grind around Lucas Oil Speedway. The Jackpot 100 starting lineup on the pole. Hunter Rich on the pole. Brady Thompson on the outside, row number 1. Row number 2, we'll find Chase Barbara, followed by Colton Herbert. Row number 2. Row 3, Cade Nelson, Colton Zimmer. Row 4, Matthew Selby, Ethan Johnson. Row 5, the field rolls. Jackson Retzler, Logan Herbert. Row number 6, halfway there, you got the rest of the lineup. Bo Stensel and Chance Carr in the 2.
Row 7 is going to be Lucas Rourke and Nathan Waddell. Row 8, going to be Gavin Eddy and Connor New. Row 9 is going to be J.D. Brown and Caleb Durgan. Row 10 is going to be Trenton Vaughn and Aaron M. Langley. Row 11 is going to be Dylan Yeager and Logan Rumsey. And your final row, the men that made it from the B main, it's going to be Caden Berry and Drew Junkman. Wesley?
By the way, I hope that I explained myself a little bit easier. I said that the 2 B mains were the two last chance qualifiers, the admin box last chance races. Those were the top 2 that transfer into the A main. That locked in your 24 car field. 5 heats, top 4 transferred in. Everyone else to the 2 B mains, top 2 transferred in, and we're down to 24 drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Elevated TV, Wriggle Promotions, Esports, and Third Party Gaming, we present to you the most powerful virtual late models on the planet. This is the dirt late models of the Jackpot 100 at Lucas Oil Speedway. They're coming at you 4 wide, and it's A main time next.
You know,
the most beautiful sight in all of sports, 4 wide, even in the iRacing world, looks so damn good.
Oh, yeah, and you know, they always say the dirt late models, the biggest, the baddest, the most exciting cars on dirt. And here they have it here, the 3PG versus RPES Challenge Series here. And they're going to duke it out for 100 laps. We've had heat races. We've had B mains. We've had C mains. Whatever we've had, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to put on a show for you guys at home watching with Wesley. And here we go, Wesley. We're getting them situated.
Get them all into position here. And we'll get everybody into position for this 100-lap race. By the way, my apologies. I guess I said Jackson 100. I meant Jackpot.
You're good.
Jackpot 100. Jackpot 100.
We'll take a quick look at the weather here. I know weather and virtual and dirt really probably don't matter, but the temperature's 55 degrees in the air, 1% humidity, 65
and
degrees temperature, and it's climbing.
Will the clock ever stop up there? It says 5.79 miles an hour. Slow down. The wind's going up and it's going down. So that's between about 5 to 7, 8 miles an hour. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is almost that time. The field is set. Ready for the pace truck to drop onto the pit lane, this time by Logan Herbert, Cade Nelson, first 2 rows. Colton Herbert, Matthew Selby, Jason Reitzler, Hunter Rich, Brady Thompson, Chase Barbara, Colton Zimmer, and Ethan Johnson. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen, ready for 100 laps. If you don't know what that is, it's a century grind around the 3/8 mile. Diamond Motorsports in virtual Wheatland, Missouri, Lucas Oil Speedway. It's time for the Jackpot 100. We're green. And you're underway. I'm good. I'll call the race. Working off turn 4. Opening lap. Give it to Logan Herbert. Long way to go, short time to get there. 100 laps, you got 99 problems, but completing the lap ain't one. It's Logan Herbert leading lap 1 of the Jackpot 100 off turn number 1 there, Cody.
Oh, yes, we got a three-way battle there. You got Ethan Johnson. Oh, my goodness, somebody with a big checkup, and everybody's going to check up. Whoa, we're still going to save it. We're 4, maybe 5 wide.
Oh, maybe 5 wide. That was Johnson, Rourke, Brown, Voigt, Yeager. It was like a law firm. And somehow they got through it okay. And we got a problem. J.D. Brown's in trouble in 14. And the caution will come out here for the first time in the Jackpot 100.
Caution flag going to fly here. And we're going to take a quick replay look at what happened there to the number 14 machine. I believe the 44, I believe that's Caden Nelson, had a little bit of help there with him. Yep.
Oh, man. Thank goodness it was just one car accident.
Oh, yeah, definitely a
100.
great job by everybody, because he was at the front of the field, and could have been a lot worse, because, I mean, it's hard. I mean, Lucas Oil is very wide. I mean, really, you got to go through the grass if you're going to miss something if something big happens.
By the way, my apologies, Cody, calling it the Jackson 100, and I know it's the Jackpot 100, but just so you know, it's in the race where the Jackson 100 is held. It's held in Indiana, Brownstown Speedway. Put it on your bucket list, man. I know you live in Indiana. You might need to go check out that race one day. But it's called the Jackson. It's called the Jackson 100.
Oh yeah, sounds like a pretty good thing. And also want to let everybody know. I know this is Elevated TV, but if you haven't already done so, make sure you go check out Racing America, big IRL streaming company. I know Wesley knows a lot about them. They're going to be at Anderson Speedway this weekend. I'm personally going to be racing. Yes, the broadcaster does go from broadcaster to racing in real life, and don't want to miss the finale of Saturday night at Anderson. 150 lap CRA street stock race. If you're in the street stocks, man, them guys always put on a show, Wesley.
Yeah, they are. I've been to Anderson a couple of times in my life, man. I've been there for the Redbud 400 and the Little 500, as well as the RPES Super Series and the Vors Compact Touring Series when they've been there before. Let's go back to green here in the Jackpot 100. Caution laps do not count. Back underway with 94 to go.
We're back underway.
Herbert, Rich, Thompson, Barber, top 5. They send him back off into the corner again.
It looks like it's a battle of the Herberts out front, Wesley. You got Logan Herbert and Colton Herbert out front, but Colton's got his hands full behind him.
It's all Mother Hubbard and only Herbert's in the cupboard. Back straight away in the corner there. Watch him climb the banking. Look at that 83 car up top. That's, of course, the driver of, well, we saw how good he was, the driver of Stencil's car. Up on the outside lane, paddles along. Herbert, Rich, Barber, Thompson, top 5. That's Johnson, Stencil, Eddie Rourke, all in that mix right there. A little contact to the inside, bottom of the racetrack, giving plenty of room. All this happening now behind the leader. That's Herbert and Herbert. Logan and Colton, I believe, are brothers, if I remember correctly.
That's, well, the brothers are leading the charge, that's for sure. As we got 10 laps of 100, and I know dirt racing, I don't know much, but the laps wind down really fast, and this is really good racing, Wesley. First ever dirt race broadcasting, and at least I got a good one here.
100 lap Bay Main right here, 100 laps. What a show they're putting on right now. Here at the Jackpot 100.
Caution flag's going to be out. Brady Thompson going to be the reason the caution flag comes out. Looks like he had a little help. Let's go back and see what happened here. Keep your eyes on that number 27, that orange machine in the middle. Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Believe
Had
that
some
was a
contact there and fought for it.
And on the time of the score, and it does show the 35 for Chase Barber or Barbera, and but he is driving the number 83 machine. There you see him.
That's the colors of Kid Dynamite Jensen Ford, like I told you, brother.
Yeah, very nice looking race car.
Yeah, driver out of Piney Flats, Tennessee, and McCarter Farms. TNT race cars number 83 right there. Beautiful looking race car, but that's a throwback, if you will, to what that car looks like for Jensen Ford. Then alongside is the number 3, obviously, and they are making caution laps count. That'll make this race go by quicker too.
Oh yeah. Keep people on their toes and kind of make it where they bunch up real fast when we get going. $11 laps complete here out of 100. And what an exciting race has been so far. I mean, we've seen 3, 4, 5. And Wesley, I think if we see 6 wide, we better just close our eyes.
If we see 6 wide, I'm probably gonna scream like Mickey Mouse. Hi, little buddy. We're 6 wide.
Hey, we're 6 wide.
Hi, fella.
Oh man. Go.
We'll have Mickey and Goofy here at the same time.
Right.
We're 6 wide, little buddy. Oh gosh, I can't believe that happened.
Well, coming to green this time.
For people out there that do not know, yes, I do TV voiceovers as well, and do voiceovers for. I've actually got a TV show called, what is it called, Marbles, and I'm a cartoon character calling racing or something. So details coming out soon on that. I can't give all the details on it yet. So
oh boy.
All right, we're back underway. Let's go back to green here at Wheatland in the Jackpot 100. And still a long way to go. It's now Herbert, Rich, Barbara, Eddie, top 5. That's the way it continues to be for the time being. The roar of these cars, the thunder, the virtual thundering herd, if you will. You like that word? Flying down here at Wheatland on the racetrack off turn 4.
And
you got to get into a rhythm.
Whoa.
Cody, remember that. You got to get into a rhythm here as we watch. Oh, boy, Eddie in trouble. He just lost a lot of spots a moment ago in the 002. But you got to get into a rhythm.
Yeah, I definitely
saying that.
I definitely feel like, and even when I get on iRacing and I try to run dirt, like,
sure,
you have to get into a rhythm. It's I don't know. It's just hard to explain. People say, why do you got to get into a rhythm? It's repetitive.
Yeah.
You got to be able to throw the car in there, slide it around. And when I say slide it around, it's really not you sliding around. You really, the more I've found, the more you keep the wheel straight, the better off you honestly are. As we see,
Rumsey almost stuck it into the 6, and they're sticking 4 wide a moment ago. That's Rumsey Rourke. Herbert battling. Oh my goodness. And here's the return, the favor by Herbert. I don't think Herbert liked it. Barbara now the new leader. Barbara up in front in 35.
Caution flag.
All of this chaos and mayhem happened and the caution is out.
Take a look and see what
Caution
happens.
out. I believe it's Rourke and Rumsey. We'll see what happened here. Oh yeah, he got PO'd. Look at this. That's Logan Herbert. At one time, he was up in the chance to win this thing. Here's a look at the replay.
I'm not too sure, Wesley, if the machine of the I'll get it out in a minute.
Multi-car crash. I know that much.
And it looks like Rumsey.
That's Rumsey. Rumsey might be either going to the back or getting a penalty to go to the rear, or he's also got damage on his car as well.
Yeah, and to me, my perspective, it didn't look like he really caused it. I'm not sure if he checked up more than Herbert expected, and that's what caused it. But pretty good, saved by the entire field, nobody to collect in there, which he did go over the berm. And we talked about the berm earlier in 3 and 4. Yeah. You go over just right, and even in 1 and 2. I mean, you can see the groove right there at the top, right there where Rumsey's at, the white where the white line starts. So you go over that, you're going over the berm. So
got to have some fun, and definitely I'm sure the race director right now here at the Jackpot 100 is trying to tell these guys, look, you've got a long race. You've got 20 laps in, 80 laps to go. If you race too many times, caution, green caution, green caution. Caution laps count in this race. And honestly, that sucks because that takes away green flag racing. If these guys can get back in line, as it looks like they are, we can illuminate these caution lights and get right back to racing here. And it looks like we're going to see it here as the field will be coming back to green flag on lap number 19 of 100 here at the Jackpot 100. We're coming back to green this time by.
Green flag back in the air. Here we go.
So it's Barber, Johnson, Rich and Herbert, Rourke and Rumsey and Stencil now. Picking up where they left off a moment ago. The 71 car working up high, up on the top. Behind him, keep an eye on Caleb Durgan. Highest climber of the race right now, Logan Rumsey, up 18 spots at the drop of the green. 5 wide, 5 wide. Oh, baby. The 17 led the charge by Durgan. He's going to third in the 1 and 2, Cody.
Yeah, and they were 4 wide behind them as well. So a lot of 4 and 5 and 3 wide racing everywhere you look, and it's hard because there's racing everywhere, and you want to keep up with everything, but you know it's hard because you got so many 3 and 4 and 5 wide racing.
Barber, Johnson, Durgan, Herbert. Durgan got around Johnson to second spot, Johnson to third, Herbert, Rumsey top 5, Rourke, Rich, Stencil, Selby, Waddell top 10. That's the way it stands on that current standings on the back straightaway. Rumsey a little wiggle there. To the shot from Rourke. Rourke up the middle. To the driver door. Rich is right there as well. Rumsey, Rourke, and Herbert battling again. Right there for that spot as they go to the back straightaway now. Pick up the battle now for the lead. Here comes Rumsey one more time. Drifts up in front of all this action going on. The 79 car. That's Stencil. Let's see what he can do. He's battling her for that spot of the top 10 with Rourke and Rich. All the while, put another one on the board. We're about 3/4 of the way remaining in the Jackpot 100. 25 in now, Cody.
Oh, yeah, 25 in, and Chase Barbera opening up, and Caleb Durgan is running him down like he's sitting still. It's almost like he's got a chain hooked to the back bumper of him, and he's just inching him in, and here he comes, Wesley. I think he's going to try to get him on the outside as they work down the back stretch.
He'll make that other move in the corner. There's Barber, Durgan. This is the battle for the lead. Durgan's got running back in the A-main show, and it's going to be showtime now for P1. Ready for that battle for the lead as they work back into the corner. They're going to catfish now. No way, Jose. We're going up to the top shelf, and they're going to battle up in the tater patch. Now back and ride the fluff. Going to try to bang the boards off 4. Here comes Jurgen down to the inside. Durgan will. Durgan on the bottom of the crossover, and he drifts up in front of Barber. Are you serious? Crossover on the bottom with Barber back on the inside. It's Barber and Durgan. They're going to go at it. They're going to throw haymakers at each other. Down into the corner again. Here comes Durgan, and they're side by side. It's a photo finish. Cody going to lap 30 and 1.
And
Durgan's
going to try to shift up into him, and he's not going to have enough real estate there, but I believe he's going to have it here, and here he's going to get him. Mark lap 32.
One more time at him. Oh, he's under the back of the fuel cell. He got Barber loose. Barber with a crossover the McCarter Farms entry. Back to the bottom. Back to the bottom. Back to the bottom. Durgan up high. Here comes up Barber up high. Durgan on the inside. Another crossover move. Oh, boy. They got more slide jobs than out of virtual crystals right now. Hold on to them, baby. I can't say White Castle. I'm not from up north. They work into the corner again. Gotta love crystals, gotta love White Castle. I've had my share of both. And the yellow flag will fly for a couple of cars that have tangled up in turn number 2. Yellow flag. Hey, a quick break. We're gonna go side by side. You don't miss anything. More elevated TV coverage of the Jackpot 100 when we come back from virtual Lucas Oil Speedway.
Welcome to Elevated
Racing
Television.
isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series in officially licensed cars engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRACING.com.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome to Elevated Television. We are home to the Pitfall Podcast Tour, the Madhouse Racing League, and if you are looking for a league or in a broadcast company looking to shine and show your name out there, look no further than Elevated Television. More than just broadcasting. We also do quality edits with HD picture quality and more. Here in just a few of what we do here over on Elevated Television. Overlays. We do all forms of racing from late models to NASCAR. So if you're a league owner looking to get your league out there, look no further than Elevated TV.
You're showing the back leaders, I think. Back in their way as the field has took the green flag. Back at it again in the Jackpot 100 at Wheatland. And 3 and 4 wide almost for that top spot as they work their way into the corner. Up the hill. That's going to be Durgan Barber. Look at now Rourke making this move in the corner as they work their way back off of turn 4. Green flag racing underway, 15 to halfway. And 65 to the finish of the Jackpot 100. And how about this, Cody? Me and you were talking during radio timeout, man. It's dirt racing's fun. It's exciting. And, man, these guys are running for a good amount of money as we got contact. J.D. Brown goes around in 14. Caution out again, and that's the correction, the 44 Nelson.
Yeah.
Cade Nelson going around. I said it was J.D. Brown. My apologies. It's Cade Nelson.
And he is look at do you see that? Look at the look at that.
Look at the parts of the car flying off of the rear spoiler. That's that new damage model they got now.
That is amazing.
Hey fella, you put debris all over the track. Watch the replay. Him and Rumsey together. That's the 79 there. And that's actually the 79 of both Insel. And then is that the 12, I believe, of Barry? I think he got collected this time.
That was the 12 of Caden Barry.
Yeah, Caden Barry, I think this time got caught up in it. So, oh boy, caution out. No, but you were saying, man, you're really intrigued by the dirt racing stuff on iRacing. Pretty damn cool, ain't it?
Man, I've been a fan of asphalt racing since I was about 5 years old, and well, I should say as long as I can remember. And I've always, never really cared for dirt. And I moved up here to Indiana, and honestly, if you don't like dirt racing, Indiana is not the place to come because they have 3 asphalt short tracks in the whole state. And when I say short tracks, like you got Anderson Speedway,
That's what is it? Yeah.
Anderson and the Speedrome. That's it.
And Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Yeah, well, I say short tracks.
Oh, Winchester. Yeah. You got Winchester, Indiana, I guess. You know you do.
Right. Well, I say you got short tracks.
Lucas Oil Speedway, Lucas Oil Raceway.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, them are considered big tracks to me because I'm going.
You're talking about Saturday night ham and egg tracks. I got you.
Right.
I mean that.
You got because see Saturday I would go race. I'm going to race Anderson. And then you got Sunday, you going to Winchester. But to me, Sunday at Winchester, that's like going to run in Bristol. But we're coming to green. Here we go.
The most highest bank short track in America, the world's fastest half mile. And I don't mean Bristol. High banks of the 36 degrees that is at Winchester, Indiana. Back underway here at the Jackpot 100 on iRacing. Lucas Oil Speedway, 3 and 4 wide. Plenty of racing groove here. Only a 5% update on the track update for the track for the A main. And right now, Durgan in the lead. Barber second. Rich, Herbert, Rourke top 5. There you see the battle behind him in the top 5 for that spot. And all the while, don't count out Rumsey. Rumsey's waiting for the opportunity to pounce on them. And those are the drivers of Rourke and Herbert. They're on the back straightaway, working down. 60 to go in the Jackpot 100 off turn number 4 here, Cody.
Yeah, and they the 5 machine of Lucas Rourke, man, he's in a whoa. Logan Rumsey gonna throw it in there, and look who's made his way up into the top 10. Wesley, Nathan Waddell, that number 5 pink machine,
a guy you know very well. And by the way, that's the 55. Nathan Waddell in the 55 car, beautiful looking car, and the colors of that machine, the double nickel. 2 seconds back to the leader of Caleb Durgan and Barbara. Richard Rourke, Herbert Rumsey, that's the way they stand right now. And we're closing out of the halfway mark of this race. Boy, what Durgan got a big move there. Barber, the new leader, battle for the lead.
He's going to throw it back
Durgan
in there.
battles back, oh baby. Durgan up high, Barber on the outside, back to the inside. Give him plenty of room. Durgan up the hill, Barber up top again. Durgan on the crossover, returns the favor, got the right rear quarter panel, and gave him plenty of room. Good racing. You know, if that was pavement racing right there,
they'd be in
you
the
would have
wall.
saw the right rear hook. They would have been in the fence, like you said, Cody.
Yeah,
Look at this, oh baby! He drifts up in front of him. Durgan on the bottom of the racetrack. Barber up high. Barber now returns the favorite to the inside. Durgan going to get it back up on the wheel. On the back straightaway, holds him. Durgan up top. Barbara up the racetrack one more time. Here comes Durgan back to the bottom. We're going to halfway here in the Jackpot 100 coming up.
Yeah, and this is a time, Wesley, and fans of all the time, they say you better get your popcorn and your Coke ready because it's slide job after slide job. Here they come. Durgan down the front stretch in the 83 of Chase Barber. Durgan going to try to throw it back to him. Going to look back underneath him. Here comes the 3. Don't lay out Hunter Rich. Hunter Rich laying away, wait for one of these guys to door each other, cut the nose off, put each other in the fence, and capitalizes. He's right there. We're coming to 49 laps complete, Wesley.
One of the cross flags here in another couple of laps. Halfway coming up here at the Jackpot 100. By the way, big thanks to all the sponsors. Thanks again to Regal Promotion Esports and Third Party Gaming for this challenge between the best of these drivers. Here comes Durgan, crossover back on the bottom, can get the clear on Barber up high. Barber still protects that lane. Durgan will follow. Here comes Rich, though. Rich is up there. That's Hunter Rich in the 3rd spot. Starting to make some noise. Bottom of the racetrack with Rumsey. Rumsey and Rourke now battle. That's for 4th and 5th. We're halfway home. Halfway in the Jackpot 100. Big money on the line for the Pro Late Medals here at Lucas Oil Speedway. And right now, your top 10. Barbara, Durgan, Rich, Rumsey, Rourke, Waddell, Herbert, Zimmer, Voigt, Langley, top 10. Full field rundown includes J.D. Brown, Matthew Selby. And, of course, it's going to be New, Retzler, Yeager, Herbert, Stansel.
Caution's out.
Barry, Jonkman, Carr, Nelson, and Johnson. And the caution is out again here just after halfway on lap 52. Let's find out what happened. Gavin Eddy. Off course, slams the wall down, tears the whole front clip off the race car for the 0-2 of Gavin Eddy. He's behind the wall. They might get a fast repair, but then they're out of it.
Yeah, they definitely not what he wanted to see. And it looks like Hunter Rich has made the Chase Barbera has made the pass back on Caleb Durgan. And Caleb Durgan is, man, he is pretty impressed me pretty much. He started in, I believe, deep in a heat race, come back through the field in the heat race and got into the transfer, and he has showed very, very strong a sight here at Lucas Oil Speedway, Wesley.
Got to make sure you're not too aggressive, because if you are aggressive and the race director finds you to be at fault, you will suffer the EOL penalty. And obviously the EOL penalty puts you to the end of the longest line to the leaders on the lead lap. Two EOL penalties will result in a disqualification from the Jackpot 100. By the way, just after halfway, 51 laps in, 6 caution flags so far. By the way, again, thanks to Oliver Sim Sports for being the caution sponsor of the race.
Halfway down, halfway to go. A little under
Yes,
halfway.
Sir. 49 remaining here in the Jackpot 100. Getting ready for the restart. Stacking them up. Backing away. Green flag. Back out.
They work down into 1 and 2. Down the backstretch. Everybody's kind of single filed out.
It is Chase Barber up in front.
And look who's made his way into the top 5. Battle of the fives. There's,
Look at Rourke.
Wesley, look right here. You got a 5, a 5, and a 5.
Yeah, you got Rourke, Waddell, and Herbert all in that mix. And behind them, Zimmer starting to peak on the bottom. Voigt and Brown, J.D. Brown. How about a run for J.D. Brown? Starting to climb back into the top 10. There you see the 14. Boy, he's got a gaggle of traffic behind him, and he's trying to get back in there. Oh, baby. Trying to hold off Langley and Voigt and Nelson. All this going on. To the back straightaway, closing in on 40 laps to go here in the inaugural Jackpot 100 here at Lucas Oil Speedway. First time ever. This big race in the Jackpot 100 going on. There's your current standings. You're seeing the scoring ticker of at least the top 20. Top 20 flashing on the score, as well as the full field rundown actually is showing from 10th on back. And we got a caution out again. Lap 56 here at the Jackpot 100. And Dylan Yeager has wrecked. Oh, man. Dylan Yeager, Chance Carr might have got a piece of it as well. Let's see what happened to the 48. So Yeager with a problem. Everybody else got by.
Looks like his left front is broke.
Yeah, the left front shock, something broke there. Suspension. It's locked up. It can't turn it. But hey, by the way, speaking of a driver that 3-wheeled it and won a race, a heat race on 3 wheels on the left front shock broke. Oh boy, the dirt tracks dominator Scott Bloomquist did it handful of years ago. Do you remember that, Cody? Look it up if you don't. It was right here at Lucas Oil Speedway in the Show Me 100. Scott Bloomquist broke a shock, broke the entire side of the car, the left front, and he still 3-wheeled it for a heat race win at the Show Me 100.
Huh.
Winning on 3 wheels, Scott Bloomquist did it.
That would be a heck of a drive. That's for sure. You have your hands full.
Please tell me you know who Scott Bloomquist is.
Yes, sir. He flipped his car a while back at Eldora a couple weeks ago.
Well, he's a lot more popular known than just that.
Yeah, yeah. No, for sure.
One of the greats. And
Hey,
I've said this before, and some people agree with me. Other people might not. But I've said this before, and in my opinion, he hands down is the Dale Earnhardt of dirt.
Oh yeah,
in my
definitely. I've always liked Bloomquist just because of his number. He's got the 0 with the skull through the middle of it.
No weak links.
Yep,
That's what it means. No weak links.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yep. No, and I've always liked Bloomquist, and then when he gets out of the race car, he flings his hair around because he's got that long hair, and he just like you said, he's the Dale Earnhardt of dirt truck racing. I mean,
remember the time he got out of the car and gave a DX suck it to everybody at the World 100 at Eldora? Yeah, they put him to the rear for having a unimproved window or something. He got all the way. He went to the back, went to the front. They penalized him. That just pissed him off, as he says in his words. He went from the rear of the field and got back to the lead to win the race, to win the World 100. And then he said that if they wouldn't have lapped him, he probably was so mad he would probably lap the entire field.
Oh my!
Let's go back to green, though. Back underway here, baby. 56 of 100 laps. 57 of 100 laps now at the Jackpot 100 up in front. Barbara. Rumsey Durkin, and the caution was out a moment ago. And now let's see how crazy they are again. 3 and 4 wide, all parts of the racetrack. And look at the track beginning to get character, Cody Deemers. The track is starting to rubber up. You notice the blacktop really start to settle in on the corners, in the diamond of the corners, at the diamond of dirt. And that's kind of getting like a hard pavement substance, if you will, working around the racetrack. The track's no longer tacky. It's getting really rubbered up, and it's making the track hard.
Yeah, and what you just said to me is like talking in Spanish, because I have no clue what you're talking about. I know that when the track gets black like that, you stay out of it because it's slick. That's about it.
Oh, it rubbers up. It rubbers up, and it's basically like, the blacktop, if you will. It's like pavement.
Right.
It's a really hard substance, so you're trying to find as much moisture around the racetrack as you possibly can, but right now you can't find anything.
And
3 wide, 40 to go, by the way, 40 to go in the Jackpot 100. You were saying.
And you notice a lot of the guys, there's only a very select few on the bottom. You don't see very many guys on the bottom. Everybody's on the top unless they're passing.
Yeah. All the while, everyone's single file. Barber up in the lead. Rumsey second. Durkin third. Rich and Rourke. That's the way it stands. With Zimmer and Herbert. Waddell. Along with Langley and New. Top 10 here as we close in on 35 remaining in the inaugural Jackpot 100, presented by Regal Promotion Esports and Follow Third Party Gaming.
Everybody kind of settling in now. They know it's 66 laps of 100, and they know that it's getting down to the wire, Wesley, and they know, hey, caution laps count. We start wrecking now, we're just going to be riding under caution. We're going to be wasting laps, so we need to get in and race a little bit, but we also need to get in and not get over our head, and it looks like the caution is out, and I spoke way too soon again.
Another yellow flag. Oliver Sim Sports caution coming out, as it looks like it's the 6. Or actually, correction, the 5, I believe. The 5 might have got caught up in it. Here's a look at a replay. And it's actually Ethan Johnson in the 0-11. Look at Ethan Johnson, and oh my. Oh, the 0-2. Eddie just found a way to weasel through there. He already got tore up earlier in the race here at the Jackpot 100. And you see Ethan Johnson quickly going behind the wall. We go side by side, back for the finish as we're approaching 35 remaining in the inaugural Jackpot 100 at Lucas Oil Speedway. This is Elevated TV.
Welcome to Elevated Television.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Well, we welcome you back, and we're getting ready to go back for the restart here at Wheatland Virtual Lucas Oil Speedway in the Jackpot 100. A big thanks to 3PG. Of course, that is the fine folks at Regal Promotion Esports and Third Party Gaming for making this happen. And boy, Cody, we're heading for a showdown, brother. It's going to be a good one here. No doubt we're not done yet.
Oh, yeah, definitely going to be a showdown. That is for sure. These guys are not scared to throw it in there. That's for sure.
Remember that the leader can fire anywhere between turns 3 and 4 where the Lucas Oil Speedway logo is on the wall. Just wanted to throw that out there on the outside wall. You're about to see him fire here. Even though it's double fouled, there you see it, right there. And you see him between the corner. That's when he left in the diamond of the corner. We're backing away at the diamond of dirt tracks, even in the virtual world. If you've never been to Lucas Oil Speedway, put this place on your bucket list. It's out in the middle of nowhere, Midwest Heartland country, but it is definitely worth the trip. Here we go back to green. Chase Barber up in front, Rumsey, Durgan, Herbert Burke. Sounds like a law firm. There's your top 5. That's the way they are on the racetrack right now as we're closing in on 30 remaining. 30 laps to go here in the Jackpot 100. And we mentioned there's been caution after caution and then a green flag run. But honestly now, Cody Deemers, this is when you got to pace yourself. This is when you need to get yourself into position to make a run for the money, because if you want to be in the top 5 for the payout window opens here, this is when you need to start getting your chess pieces in play for checkmate. With 30 to go here at Lucas Oil Speedway right now in the Jackpot 100, 4 or 5 wide, working off the corner, and these guys know it's time to do just that here in this race.
Yeah, and I want to mention also we have 2 people that out of the 24 starting cars that are no longer in the race. You got Brady Thompson in the 27. He's out. And then you got Nathan Waddell. He is done. Both of them drivers are done for the day. And,
that's heartbreaking.
Yep. Nathan Waddell was actually in the top 5 when something happened. And Brady Thompson was involved in 2 accidents. And I think he used up one of his fast repairs. And I think he just said, I've had enough. I'm done. And look at J.D. Brown working his way back up into the top 10. And we're back under caution.
Another yellow flag will fly. Another Oliver Sim Sport caution will come out. Logan Herbert and Ethan Johnson, I believe, have got together. Kate Nelson, Gavin Eddy, all involved in this incident a moment ago. Let's see what happened as Nelson got sideways. Here comes everyone else, coming through. And there's the clip right there by the 0-2 of Nelson. Or Eddie, I'm sorry, Eddie and Nelson. There you go. Closing in on the final quarter of the race remaining here in the Jackpot 100.
Been a good race so far, and it's I've had a blast with it. I
told you you'd have fun calling dirt, and you were kind of like, I don't know. I've never done it before.
Yeah, I was definitely nervous. Like, dirt is, never been my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Like, I've never have I ever,
we'll never convert you to the dark side, will we?
Yeah. Y'all definitely did convert me to the dark side. That was for sure. These guys asked me before I committed to this race. They're like, hey, would you be willing to come back? And I'm like, we'll have to see how this one goes.
Well, we'll see how tonight goes. Obviously, this is the inaugural running of the exciting night of virtual racing on iRacing. with the Jackpot 100 at Lucas Oil Speedway for the second round of the 3PG RPES Challenge Series. The Pro Late Models, again, the Dirt Pro Late Models are ready to put on this show. $150 going to the winner, under 25 to go, and we are back underway, or over 25 laps to go. There was a time where they were counting caution laps, and now they've stopped counting caution laps to try to get this race finished under green flag, I believe, Cody Deemers.
Yep, and we're back under caution.
Oh, shoot. Just as fast as we're under green, we go back to caution. Is it Chase Barber? Oh, my goodness. Did Barber wreck?
I am not seeing anybody right now. I think that race control...
They call the restart back is what they did.
Yep, that's what I'm getting told, too, is that the restart was a no-go. That
Chase Barber... Let's go back to the replay if we can and watch that firebox. Remember, as I mentioned before, the last caution flag with Nelson and Eddie, if I remember telling you, where that Lucas Oil logo is. If we can go back for a replay of the restart, where that Lucas Oil logo is in the diamond of 3 and 4 up against the outside wall. That's where you fire. And let's see where they were when they were getting back for the restart here. Maybe we can fast forward just a little bit. Can you hit the fast forward button? Let me get back to green. Yeah, I just want to get back to where they were coming for the restart here. So, and by that time, the caution had already flew. Nah, the hell with it. Don't worry about it. Anyhow, they got in the box and basically they weren't in their proper order, and that's why they called it back.
It looks like now they're making them go single file.
And that can also be done too because of too many caution flags.
Yep.
So if you have an incident where you have too many cautions back to back on a restart, sometimes they go single file. But you see where that outside lane is, where it says Lucas Oil on the box? That's where he can fire, and that's where you can go. There's not like an official restart zone, but that's the box there up against the outside wall, and we're back to it again. 25 laps to go, baby. 25 remaining here in the Jackpot 100. It's time to nut up or shut up and put everything on the line and put yourself in position to try to win this big race. And it's bragging rights also. Remember, Cody Deemers, this is the inaugural running of this event tonight.
Yep, it's definitely bragging rights, and you can walk away as the first-time winner of this event. And, oh, Durgan's going to go around. Big tough break there for him as he was running up a second.
He was. Durgan was in the second spot. And now he is literally tore up from the floor up from the back to the front, junk in his trunk and all. And he is out of it. He's got to be. What a tough break for the 17 Durgan. Watch the replay here. Oh, man. Finish of the race. It looked like the 32 got into him.
And he just backs it into the wall. Tough break, man. Tough break.
Let's see it from another replay. Whoever, was it the orange car? I think it was.
The 32
the
machine.
32. Yeah, whoever the 32 was. Is that Vaught? I think it's Vaught. Boy, Vaught got into him. Yep, there he is. Vaught to Durgan. Man. Oh, boy. Wow. This race is now actually getting ready to move into the new day. As Friday, June 21st is upon us. Welcome back to our coverage. I know we advertise this race being done in an hour and a half. That's just not the case. So. I am going to be sending them the overtime bill. I'm just saying, you know what? Hey, Wesley, we're done by 11.
Yeah,
we're an hour into it extra right now. So let's try to go back to green flag still with 23 laps to go here in the Jackpot 100. And they're going to come back to the firebox. Green out, Barbara up in front. Candy make it. By the way, good morning to you. It's Friday, June 21st, by the way. And Cody, it's the first day of summer.
First day of summer.
Yeah,
well,
it's already hot as hell. It was already hot as hell before.
I was going to say, first day of summer, that started Monday. As we're
The
four
first
wide
day
now.
of summer was actually yesterday, to be honest with you. It's usually it's June 21st, June 20th, 21st. But technically, yesterday was the first day of summer.
Well, it was
And
definitely.
do you know that also? Did you know yesterday was the longest day of the year? Did you know that?
How does that work?
So the longest day of the year is the summer of 2024 was June 20th, and basically that is what they call summer solstice, as also known as the astronomical start to summer, and the longest day of the year. The summer solstice takes place at approximately 4:50 Eastern time. So there you go.
Learn
Longest day of the year. Yes.
And look who's
And we're
putting his
back.
nose on the
Get
bottom
away,
here.
ladies and gentlemen.
The
The more
tube
you
machine.
know, the little rainbow across the screen, the more you know.
Yeah.
Do.
Light bulb click.
All right. Yes, sir. Rumsey up high. Rumsey up high. Zimmer on the bottom.
Oh.
And we got contact. Is that car around? It is. Car in the deuce. Spinning. Under 20 to go in the Jackpot 100, and we're under yellow flag. Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this. Car into the 21. Junkman and Car getting together. Hunt the Front. By the way, don't forget Hunt the Front TV. Hunt the Front this Friday, tomorrow night, and Saturday night. Lancaster Speedway by the Ultimate Super Late Model Series Southeast, and Cherokee Speedway Saturday night.
I think they're on that like 2-week span where they're racing racing about every day. And
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because I think it started with the World 100 at Eldora, and then they worked from Eldora to Kokomo. And because I actually bought a T-shirt, one of Joseph Jordan's T-shirts, while they were at Kokomo. And then I think they went from Kokomo.
The XR Super Series was at Kokomo.
Right.
The Hunt the Front series was, Hunt the Front's going to be at Hunt the Front's at Lancaster and Cherokee Speedway. I don't know if they go that far up north. I don't know if they do. I don't think they do. I really don't.
Yeah, I think the furthest they go up is like Tennessee, Kentucky. I don't even think they go that far, though.
HTFseries.com, of course, is the official website. And Hunt the Front, baby. The Joiners put together a crazy thing with that Hunt the Front series. And we're back into the way to the late models of Pro here at the Jackpot 100. Trying to finish up. By the way, just to let you know the upcoming schedule, since you were talking about it. Lancaster, Cherokee this weekend. Sonoy Raceway July 4th weekend. Then it's Duck River doubleheader in August, East Alabama in August, and Lake Cumberland, Tennessee, along with the doubleheader in August as well. So that's what's going on. There you called up. XR Super Series is what you saw at Kokomo, Indiana. Yeah. And look at them slamming it, bam, and look at Brady. Oh, but baby, come on, Barry. Barry and Yeager going at it big time to get in the top 10. Yeager and Barry, Beggar Yeri. Oh,
Like a bear.
Yeah.
Put a little berry in your Jaeger.
put a little Yingling to shame, if you will. 15 to go. 15 remaining here in the Jackpot 100. The leader is new. Herbert, Barbara, Rourke, Rumsey. Top 5. Has anybody got anything for Barbara? It looks like New will. He goes to the lead. Connor New, and they're 4 wide behind them. Door-to-door for the lead. Oh, my. Look who's up in front. Connor New is gone. All of that stacking up a 3 and 4 wide. Put the T into the bolt mode. He's in stealth mode, and he's checked out, and they're still 4 wide behind him. Oh, my goodness. 12 to go in the Jackpot 100, Cody Deemers. It's coming down to pucker time.
Yeah, man, these guys are throwing doors after door, sliders, beating and banging, 4 wide, and man, this is getting good. Connor New out front as they work off a 4 down the front straightaway, and he
Want to avoid that late race caution, Cody. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother, but you want to avoid the late race caution. Don't want to be a part of it there at the end.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You definitely don't want to be there. And it looks like the 10 machine of the Majuli CV setup. And I want to mention, too, this is an open setup race.
Majulis. Like Majulis.
Yep.
Majulis setup shop. Yeah.
Majulis CV setup, speed shop. I want to also mention this is an open setup shop race. Race. So, you know, I'm sure a lot of these guys, you see a lot of Majulis CV speed shops. You see House of Speed, Fusion Setup Shop.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Swindell Speed Lab, HTF, CFM, all of them. Yeah.
And it looks like right now, Majulis CV Speed Shop is out front, and Wesley, he's opened up almost about a 3-second lead, and I think the caution.
Well, he had the lead, but it's gone. The caution is out. 8 laps to go in the Jackpot 100, and this race will not end. Oh, man. I mean, that's exactly what the leader, Connor New, was thinking. Oh, well, Jaeger and the 10 have crashed each other. Oh, wow. Who was that?
That is Jackson.
Jaeger. I know Jaeger was in the 48, but is it Retzler?
Yeah.
See, I'm going to tell you guys, our audience out there, it's the only thing that ticks me off calling iRacing with these dirt late model cars, and it really just absolutely makes us look bad as broadcasters, and it pisses me off to no end, Cody Deemers. And that is when you got a car number not matching what your scoring number is on time and in scoring, and then you're literally trying to pick and find who the hell it is, and you hope that you get it right so you'll sound like an idiot. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that gets me. When I will say this, when I do pavement racing on iRacing, or usually their car number matches their number on the track. Dirt guys, I don't know what the hell's up with them. That's the one thing I wish that they get fixed. When they don't have their number right, it's all out of whack. And yeah, that's the only thing that, and it's aggravating for us in the booth. But in my opinion, if I was an audience member, I would be like, dude, what the hell car are they talking about? What car? There's 5 number 5s out there. Take your pick. I don't know which one is which.
Which one?
Let's go back to green here, though, with the Jackpot 100. As we're coming to the end of this one here, this time by it'll be 7 to go, 6 to go. And the winner is going to pocket some good money here. Connor New, after the midnight hour Eastern time in North Carolina, in Indiana, up in front. And Connor New holding on. Open hand from your flagman. 5 remaining here at the Jackpot 100. The inaugural Jackpot 100 at that. Look at this. New up in front. Here comes Herbert, though. Herbert and Zimmer. Can they make something happen? Can they hook up and get them to the front? They're running out of time, though, Cody. 3 to go. Next time by.
Yep, and you got the five machine, I believe, of Colton Herbert looking to the inside of Zimmer.
Oh, yeah.
And, they're throwing doors.
Oh, baby. Contact. Herbert, Zimmer get into one another. And they lose ground on New again. And Rourke's going to say, excuse me, coming through on the high side. And the caution is out. Oh, we're not finished yet, baby. Here's a replay of what happened to cause us to be under yellow flag with 3 to go in the Jackpot 100 at Lucas Oil. Cody, what you got? Oh baby. Oh, you hate them damn Uke tires. Oh.
He definitely cleaned the tires out on the bottom, that's for sure.
Jackson Retzler, is he the only guy tonight to hit a Uke tire? I think he is.
Yep. In the feature, he is the only guy that I've seen so far hit the tires in the heat races, the 32 machine.
Oh, baby. Oh, man. And Jackson Retzler there in the Uke tire, putting us under caution flag again. Whew. Here's a quick word from iRacing, and we'll come back for the finish of the Jackpot 100. By the way, stay with us.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is.
Back to green for the finish of the Jackpot 100. Can we see an upset new on the outside? Got to make one more shot after him on the back straight away. It's Herbert inside, bottom of the racetrack. Zimmer's going to follow. He can't get there. Here they come to the line. White flag in the air. One more lap to go. Final time around in the Jackpot 100. New protects the outside. A little wiggle there for a loss by Herbert. Herbert can't get him. He can't correct. He can't get there, and neither can Zimmer. Winner of the inaugural Jackpot 100 is going to be Connor New in 10. CHGM HRE Sim Sports number 10 up 15 spots to take the checkered flag. Connor New wins the Jackpot 100 at Lucas Oil Speedway. Let the celebration begin. Time of the race, almost an hour to run. 57 minutes and 14 seconds when the checkered flag fell. But when it's all said and done, how about this one? How about this, Cody? Connor New just methodically used the drivers on the track, knew where he needed to be on the racetrack, the character that it had, and is able to get a big win here tonight for the driver of that number 10 machine. Look at this. 14 cautions for 100 laps. 6 lead changes. The one that happened the most, that counted the most, happened with about 20 laps to go, and he never looked back, Cody Deemers.
He definitely never looked back. And honestly, Wesley, not saying this in a bad way as he burns it down on the front stretch.
Burning it down.
We really didn't talk about Connor New too much tonight. He was kind of almost laying in wait, almost the cat in disguise, and he pulled out victorious here in the end.
Pounced on him like a coiled cobra on his prey, ready to put that venomous bite in there to paralyze the field. And that's exactly what Connor New did when it counted the most here tonight on elevated television coverage of iRacing and the inaugural Jackpot 100 here. Let's give a look at the rundown. Top 10, Connor New, Colton Herbert, almost half a second back. Colton Zimmer will settle for third. Then, of course, you've got Lucas Rourke, Chance Carr, top 5, Chase Barbara, J.D. Brown, Logan Rumsey, Ethan Johnson, and Bo Stencil. Your top 10 here. Aaron Langley and Caden Berry halfway through the field, Cody, in the inaugural Jackpot 100. You got the rest of the finishing order.
And 13th, you got Trenton Vaughn, and 14th, you got Logan Herbert. 15th, you got Cade Nelson. Tough break for him as we seen him go around a couple times. Same thing with 16th, Jackson Retzler. He went around there a couple times in the end. Dylan Yeager in the 48, Matthew Shelby, Drew Jockman, and Caleb Durgan getting into it there. That rounds out your top 20. Hunter Rich in the 21st, Gavin Eddy in 22nd. Tough break there for Naden Waddell. Not too sure what happened to him. And Brady Thompson, we've seen him get early on there and use up them fast repairs and just couldn't come back from it, Wesley.
So when it's all said and done, there were 14 caution flags in 100 laps. And, I've always said this, a bad dirt race is still a good race because it's old dirt, Cody.
yeah, that is for sure. A bad dirt race is still a good dirt race. And
I'm not saying that this was a bad one. I'm not saying this at any. I was just, welcome to the world of dirt track racing. Sometimes we have it. Sometimes you have a little aggressiveness. This is some driving going on, but when it's all said and done, of course, it is the man getting it done of Connor New. Hey, coming up, Connor New, Colton Herbert, and Colton Zimmer hopefully will be in the Victory Fuel post-race wrap-up from Lucas Oil Speedway. Elevated TV, stay with us. Connor New, the inaugural winner of the Jackpot 100 here in virtual Wheatland, Missouri.
Welcome to Elevated Television. We are home to the Pinball Podcast Tour, the Madhouse Racing League, and if you are looking for a league or a broadcast company looking to shine and show your name out there, look no further than Elevated Television. We do more than just broadcasting. We also do quality edits with HD picture quality and more here in just a few of what we do here over on Elevated Television. Overlays. We do all forms of racing from late models to NASCAR. So if you're a league owner looking to get your league out there, look no further than Elevated TV. Make sure you check out Elevated Television on YouTube, Facebook, and more. And since we are elevating your game, high-quality sim racing broadcast since 2022.
Oh, what a great show. Third-party gaming and Regal Performance Esports have put on Regal Promotion Esports at the inaugural Jackpot 100. What a show it was. By the way, their finale of this challenge series will be decided on July 8th with the big block modifieds. It looks like it's going to end at I-55 Raceway in virtual Peevely, Missouri for the summer shootout on July 8th. And it's post-game time now, or post-race, so let's go to Victory Lane. Connor New, the winner of the inaugural race, 17 laps led. Highest, gained 15 spots. Highest was the lead. Lowest was 23rd. At one time, Connor, you were all the way in the back. From the penthouse to the outhouse back to the penthouse. And you win the inaugural Jackpot 100. Congratulations, man. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, we just rode around there at first, saved our tires. And honestly, I thought we got way too far back, but there was a lot of cars that was exiting off the track due to wrecks and stuff. So, we just saved our stuff and tried not to get too much damage driving up through there, and we were able to hold them off.
I guess the best thing was to put yourself into contention and definitely, stay out of trouble. I don't want to say that it was a wreck fest, but close to 15 cautions for 100 laps. Is it like that, or was it just kind of the ingredients of what this race and the advertising and the atmosphere presented it to be like?
Everybody was just racing super hard way too early in the race, and that's what a lot of people burn their stuff up doing that. And I think that was what was able to get us the win. Was we saved our tires, and I don't know, we just had a lot more traction than everybody and could just pull away from them.
Well, buddy, before I let you go, thank your sponsors, man. And obviously, I got to ask you this question. Are you a part of the 3PG or the RPES challenge? What team are you with? Who are you versus? Who are you representing, if you will?
Dude, I don't even know.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you were part of Regal or if you were part of third-party gaming. So,
No.
Yeah, none of them. You're Switzerland, right? You're Switzerland. So,
yeah.
Well, brother, on Victory Fuel post race, thank your sponsors, man. Congratulations to you, sir.
I gotta thank everybody at Majority Speed Shop. This thing was really, really fast and out. TMC FMA Sports, H3 Motorsports, Sweet Victory Apparel, just everybody that helps out on this thing and helps us go fast.
You tell Blake Majulis and Evan C. that I said hello to them, and I miss calling a lot of their dirt races. At one time, I called many of their big money shows that they always pocketed money for. Good to see you being the new guy pocketing money at these big events. Congratulations, Connor.
Sir, thank you.
Connor New, winner of the inaugural Jackpot 100 here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway. Let's go to the runner-up of the event, driver of the number 06, Colton Herbert. Colton, your take of this race, man. Just at one time, it was the Herbert family up there, and is Logan your brother?
Yeah, he is, younger brother.
Yeah, he's not happy right now, is he?
Oh, no, he's throwing a fit.
Colton, your take of this race, man, and finishing second, just seemed like you were consistent up there, being patient. Just couldn't seem to find the opportunity to get around Connor, or just couldn't get around Barber. It just seemed like it was a good top 5 car, just not a winning car to try to win this thing.
Yeah, we were all right. I mean, we started up front, so we had good track position. I was just trying to keep pace with the leaders there for the first half of the race, and then I got shuffled back to about 12th or so, and started making my way back up through the field around lap 70, and we found our way to the front there on a couple last restarts, and we were battling for the lead 3 wide, and when I knew we made contact for the lead 3 wide, I knew it was the race, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy to take home a second.
Did you think, Colton, that it would be as aggressive as it did? And by the way, at one time, Colton Herbert did make it up to the lead, gained 2 spots. Lowest position on the track was 8th, highest was 4th when he started. But did you feel at any time that you knew the race was going to be this aggressive, this bump and banging, rock'em sock'em virtual robots race that it turned out to be? Did you feel that basically?
Honestly, going into the race, no, but after the first 5 laps, when I saw Barbara and Rumsey and all them top guys starting to push their stuff, I knew stuff would get rough just because you have people like Connor who were saving in the back, and then people who were burning their stuff up early, and just the game of the tire wear is crazy now. So I knew a lot of contact was going to be made, but I tried to stay kind of conservative and stay out of my way, but I ended up getting ran over a couple times. But I mean, you have that on when you're trying to save tire and people behind you are pushing, it happens. But it's all right. I knew it'd be aggressive, but not that aggressive for sure.
All right, Colton, before I let you go, man, here at the Diamond of Heartland Motorsports, Lucas Oil Speedway, virtually on iRacing. Thank your sponsors, man.
Yeah, I got to thank Starry Ranch, everyone over at House of Speed, Dylan Hauser, Herbert Graphics, Gears Unlimited, Solon's Transport, Chris Solon's, big help over here. 62 Logistics, Mills Concrete, Bubba Roland Racing, Bite the Bullet, Caleb Hudgens, just everyone over there over at House of Speed, that whole group, we all help each other, and we seem to be at the front of most races, and we plan to keep it that way.
When it's all said and done, Colton Herbert will finish second in the inaugural Jackpot 100 here. Let's go to third place now. Colton Zimmer in the number 20 machine. Colton, highest position was third, gained 3 spots, started 6th in the race, finishes third. Lowest at one time in the race was 15th. Kind of like a pendulum of virtual justice back and forth for you, Colton. Your take of being on the podium, you happy with that? Your take of this race?
Yeah, I definitely am happy with third. I wish I could have got second. I know Colton kind of roughed me up a little, but it is what it is. We fell back to everyone was driving through me early in the race. We fell to 15th. I thought I was done for, but everyone was running really hard for some reason. I thought everyone would just be running bottom, like saving tires, but no one did that. Everyone just kind of went hard, and so I kind of just followed them, but stayed in the middle and just saved a little bit. And I think it definitely paid off. We were probably one of the fastest 3 cars there at the end. Just couldn't get to second.
Yeah, I mean, a 14 caution flag race for 100 laps. Obviously, it is the inaugural event. The bragging rights of wanting to win this thing. Are you happy with the way the outcome of the race turned out to be?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm glad that we were able to get some green runs in. I know that there were a lot of yellows, but they're kind of spaced out enough, except for there at the end. We kind of had a lot of yellows from lap 70 to 80, but I feel like the yellows kind of helped us because everyone just drives over their heads there, and that definitely helped us gain spots. So I'm definitely happy with how all that turned out.
Again, we're chatting with Colton Zimmer. He'll finish in the number 3 spot here of the post-race interviews. Victory Fuel post-race at the Jackpot 100. Colton, man, are you a part of RP 3PG or RP, or are you representing any of these guys, or are you kind of Switzerland like these other drivers were? And if you are, what's your take of this event, this challenge, if you will, putting up some pretty good money in the world of dirt late model iRacing?
Yeah, I'm kind of like Connor. I'm more of on the Switzerland side. I don't really have a side on this, but it's definitely a good event. Hopefully they do more in the future with late models. But yeah, it's definitely good for the dirt community, just having a good money league to run.
All right, buddy, before I let you go, thank your sponsors. Appreciate you being on.
I'd like to thank Majula C Speed Shop, C High Performance, HRE Motorsports, TAC 3 Defense, Sweet Victory Apparel, just everyone else who helps out over at the Majula C Speed Shop side. They definitely do a lot for iRacing. They do a lot for me, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
There you go. There's, again, Colton Zimmer. He'll finish on the podium in the 3rd position when it's all said and done here at the inaugural Jackpot 100 here tonight at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Thank you, Colton. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go now to. Well, I guess we could bring in the promoter. Do we want to talk to the promoter, Rooster? Are we good? We happy?
Yeah. So we can actually bring in Andrew, the promoter. Well, I can't bring him in. So that's a no go on that.
Can we not bring him in?
We can't drag him in.
Oh,
We tried.
we tried to, but we can't. We can't bring him in here. So, all right. Well, anyhow, we want to say thank you to Andrew Regal. I think it is Regal. Andrew Regal.
Andrew Regal.
And I think of the movie theater, Regal Theater. So Andrew Regal, thank you to him and the Regal Promotion Esports and Third Party Gaming for being a part of what it was. Again, follow them on Discord and Facebook at Third Party Gaming, Regal Promotion Esports on Facebook, as well as regalpromotions.com for their esports coverage. Thanks for them being a part of this event. Elevated TV. Big props to all the winners, and what a big show it was. Obviously, this three-race series in the challenge will culminate to the finale. Of course, that'll be on Monday night, July 8th, with the big block modifieds at I-55 Raceway. They also got a lot of cool other things going on. I know they're putting together an event for the King of the Clash Sprint Cars, 360 Sprint Cars, Wing 360 Sprints, with $200 to win. All that going on there July 14th. 15th and 16th, so they're doing all sorts of cool stuff. Monday, June 17th to August the 12th, they've got the Summer Sizzle season for King Wing 360 Sprint Cars. They got a lot of cool things going on, and big thanks again to Regal Promotions, Third Party Gaming. Obviously, want to say thank you to Victory Fuel, thank you to Admin Box. Thank you to all of the sponsors, everybody that was a part of it. iRacing, thank you, of course, to Oliver Sim Sports for the cautions. Elevated TV, and, well, it went a lot longer than I anticipated, but Cody Deemers, your final take of everything, buddy, as we'll get ready to get off the air, and a good show working with you as always, sir. Hope you enjoyed Dirt. Hope I got you congregated over to the world of Dirt side. We got you converted over now from pavement to the Dirt world, man.
Yeah, man, I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, it was a very different aspect of racing. I definitely would love to do it again. And I like you said the same thing. I appreciate Andrew Regal and Third Party Gaming and Max Bender with Bender Designs. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even had the opportunity. He's actually the one that threw it out from there and promoted it to me to come over here and do this. So thanks to him as well. If you need a heck of a paint, go over to Bender Designs and make sure you get a heck of a paint on your iRacing car from him. Thank you to everybody that's got a part in this, from the littlest people to the biggest people putting out the money. Without them, none of this is possible for these guys. And make sure, support these guys. When, you see a broadcast, whether it be on Elevated TV, it be on any broadcast company, make sure you support these guys, because at the end of the day, without you guys, it's almost like real life racing. Without you guys watching here at home, these guys would be just racing to, nobody. So, other than that,
you're exactly right, man. You're exactly right, and hopefully we'll do some more stuff together, man. Me and Cody have known each other a long time, done a lot of pavement world racing, but hopefully you'll do some more dirt stuff, man. And I appreciate you asking me to be in the chair to call the event for you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We hopefully we can get some more events with these guys and put on some more shows here on Elevated TV.
So Connor New is the winner of the inaugural Jackpot 100. Thanks for joining us from virtual Lucas Oil Speedway on the longest day of the year, Summer Solstice 2024, and into the night. Connor New is the first winner of the Jackpot 100 until 2025. Thanks for joining us. Good night.